All right, we're here at the start of Zul'Aman, and we're playing on the Chinese World of Warcraft servers, Titan Reforge, and today is a special day because the new raids just came out. This is Phase 5, and it contains Zul'Aman, and then we're going to go to Sunwell next. If I'm honest, I'm not terribly excited about Zul'Aman, but I'm super stoked to see Sunwell. And what's really cool about this server, it's like based on Wrath of the Lich King, so you're level 80 with level 80 talents and all kinds of stuff like that. But they took all the raids from Vanilla and Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, and they scaled them all up to be level 80 raids with level 80 loot. So we're going to be playing a level 80 version of Sunwell. Like, that's going to be cool as hell. I'm playing on my rogue, my best geared rogue. I have two rogues on this server, and they're both of them are pretty good geared, but this is my better geared one. That's where we're starting with. I have a lot of stuff, and gosh, we have to move because we're on a timer now, I think. Zul'Aman. I wonder if, I mean, there's no timer in the middle, but what I remember from Zul'Aman is that you're on a timer to clear it out quickly to get better rewards. But let me just show you the coolest thing I've got. Malvoris Shard of the Defiler, Legendary Dagger. It's got agility, stamina, crit haste, attack power, whatever. Special effect, chance on hit. Special effect is a chance on hit to curse the enemy with one of a couple different debuffs. If you stack up 12 total debuffs on the target, you transform into a Dreadlord, which is super duper cool. And we're in this raid with my buddy Hitchens, who we've done a lot of Titan Reforge stuff with, and Wizzy, who is helping us with a little bit of Chinese translation. He's sitting in the Chinese voice comms, and he's in also the voice comms with me and... hold on. It's boss time. Hang on. I don't know if I traded the correct person. Set focus. Okay. There we go. All right, not a good opener for me. I was too busy yapping. We gotta lock in. This raid is making moves. Okay, so maybe we do better on the next boss. We're a little confused. Usually there's like a tank marker on people, so I wasn't sure if the person I had targeted first for Tricks of the Trade was the correct person, so I wanted to just make absolutely sure I wasn't Tricks of the Trading the wrong person. Alright, we've moved up a little bit. We're on the damage meter now, at least, after that embarrassingly bad opener. Electrical Storm. We gotta run under the Electrical Storm. I remember that mechanic. Or maybe we can just soak that. Maybe it doesn't do enough to worry about that. It's the trade, Envenom. Frog Raid, quit yapping. Oh yeah, unmute this way. Well, neither Hitchens nor Wizzy is actually saying anything. I can always hear them. I just determine if it's on the stream or not. But thank you for reminding. Yeah, we got the comms with Hitchens and Wizzy open now. That Shadow Priest is pumping. Yeah, that Shadow Priest is Hitchens, by the way. Our buddy. And look, we got second place now.
I don't know if it's a good sign that we're top DPS. I don't think so.
Lightning Storm over here. I'm sure it'll be fine, Hitchens. Look at this Dreadlord mode, you see? I mean, I've got the wings. This raid GDKP like most other Chinese raids? Yes. Yeah, we're here. We got 23,000 gold. Mostly donated by Wizzy. He donated me a lot of gold, so we W Wizzy. I appreciate it. And I think the like one big item I'm really interested in is the Thoradal legendary bow from Kil'jaeden. It's like the single biggest item. There's a really good cloak that comes from Zul'Aman, the Cloak of Fiends. So that's, you know, coming up more recently. Or quickly, whatever. You know what I mean. Wow, this boss is really not going down very quickly. About your Lego upgrade? Yeah, there's Lego legendary upgrade item. The way the legendaries work here is whenever you get it, it starts at level 0, and then every phase after the first phase that you get it, there will be an item that drops specifically for Malvoris, specifically for Thunder Fury, a different one for Sulfurous, etc. That you consume it and it upgrades the item to a higher item level. So the idea is if you upgrade it every phase, it remains BIS for the whole game. You know, that's how it's supposed to work. But if you don't upgrade it every phase, it could fall behind the like regular epics, the non-legendaries. Oh, 5 minutes in on this boss. Hide under the thunderstorm. Good. Out of the thunderstorm. There's the trade. Alright, some lightning debuff. Cloaked it off. Didn't cloak it off early enough, though, I think. I don't know what that lightning debuff does, but usually when I get a debuff, I just press Cloak of Shadows. And, you know, then it's good. Is this a no armor debuff situation? Is that what's going on? Is there Sunder Armor from the Warrior? Maybe that's why we're having trouble with dealing damage. What is this? Nature damage taken increased. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do the armor debuff or not. We only have 2 people here that can do it. It's myself or the Warrior. Are we supposed to loot anything? Are we supposed to loot a treasure, like halfway treasure chest? Rescue. Alright, so this was the loot. Oh, Cloak of... Yo, this is the cloak that I want to get. This is very good. But it'll go to the raid leader, and then it'll be bid later. I guess it was supposed to be on Master Looter, probably. Very good cloak. Where could I find the Warlock, the weak aura on your Discord? Asked Churro Babe. Go to the very top of the channel list where it says in all capital letters, read here first. Then you pick Burning Crusade, then you pick weak auras. Because you're looking for a weak aura in the Burning Crusade. And then you should be able to see the Exodia weak aura. All right.
Right now. Right out there and bring me back some heads.
All right, so Bird Boss wasn't too bad. He'll probably bid out like a lot of items at once a little later, so we'll have to remember to pay attention for the Cloak of Fiends.
Patience. Go on. Make them wish.
But as far as I can tell, there's no timer here. You know, there's no time limit on completing it. I wonder if the bear just like always drops or if the timer just isn't being displayed. I would expect the timer to be like right in the top middle of the screen, and there's nothing there. Oh, I did not flask. There we go. Flask up. Okay, this one we're gonna do good on for sure. We're definitely gonna do good. We're not gonna suck like we did on the last boss. We might also want to go Hunger for Blood build. If I'm gonna be doing expose armor, then I think that's the preferable build for me. Yikes for not flash. I was busy yapping, explaining to the YouTube frogs what Titan Reforge is. It's important. If I don't explain what Titan Reforge is at the start of every Titan Reforge VOD that I upload to YouTube, everyone gets really confused in the comments. And they're like, is this a private server? Uh-oh. The tank is dead. Alright, I think there are no Sunders going up. So, I'm going to start exposing. Heroism. Okay. Basically, all the cooldowns are just being pressed at random times. Going bear mode. I also didn't press my cooldowns in a optimal way either, so, you know. Now I'm pretty locked in. I know I have to do expose. It's no longer a question, and I know I'm just going to be running Hunger for Blood, so there's less question marks, so I can focus more. Hopefully. I know I said I was going to... I know I said that on the first boss, that I was going to pump on the second boss, but then there were just more questions that still needed to be answered. What class is Wizzy playing? Wizzy is not in this raid. He's on the voice comms with us. Did I say Wizzy was in this raid? That was a mistake. I apologize. I think I did say Wizzy was in this raid at the start, which is not correct. Sorry. Me and Hitchens are in the raid. Wizzy is on the voice comms. Able to translate any, like, important information that they say.
But Wizzy has been hosting like community runs pretty much. It's like where people gather now that the other guild runs have fallen apart.
Yeah, yeah. That is true. Wizzy has been doing a lot of those. Oh, demon mode. Look at that. Dreadlord mode. Damn, these bosses have hella health. Maybe just because everyone's gear blows. Right? Because it's new phase, no one has any of the new gear, so DPS is low relative to boss health. Oh my god, I just realized something else that I haven't fixed yet. My numbers are small. That's a big issue. We gotta fix that shit right away. Alright, so we go to the Simonized Show Discord. Read here first, start channel. It's literally in the very top. Very first post. Copy that. Paste that into chat. Boom. Numbers should be big now. You guys notice the little Murloc hut that spawned behind the boss? Is that from the DK Army of the Dead that spawns it? Maybe? I don't know if the Death Knights in this group are using that trinket. He's not using it. I doubt the tank Death Knight would be using it. Yeah, he's not using it either. Elemental Shamans get a, like, Murloc summon also. It could be a Murloc from the Shaman. They have a trinket that turns their fire elemental into a fire Murloc. Bud's Map of Zul'Aman. Wait, they're looting a quest item. Shit. U-turn. This. Right here. Okay. Got it. Oh, look, there's this buff now. Wisdom of the Kirin Tor. It's a movement speed buff when you're out of combat in a raid. Originally, they had this only in Naxxramas. Like, it was added in Naxxramas because they were like, well, Naxxramas is huge. We should give them this out-of-combat move speed buff so it's not so obnoxious to go through the raid. And then with this patch for this phase, they said, wait a second, this buff is just a good idea for all raids. And they're like, all right. Whenever you're out of combat in a raid, you just get 50% move speed. Congrats, you know. W move. I think that's a good idea. Oh. Shit. I don't think that was supposed to be pulled at that time. Got pulled by Stoneclaw Totem. Classic. Oh, he's doing I'll burn you now. So I think we have to navigate away from those. It's really hard to see on the ground, you know, if I'm near. Oh, the raid is dead. The raid is dead. A lot of players did not navigate away from the ground bombs, it looks like. See in the lower left how many dead players there are? It's over. Are they saying to run out? Yeah, it looks like they're saying to run out. Okay. I'm not listening, but I'm just seeing what the other people are doing. Saw nothing on the ground. I mean, I don't know if you saw literally nothing or they're just hard to see. They're like little orange and yellow glowing balls.
Yeah, I think this is a case where like you can't have the lowest on all the graphic settings. You have like up one or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that could be. There are certainly like some raid mechanics where if your graphic settings are too low, you can't see them properly or at all. Rockthol says, how did Rogue scale into this phase of Chinese WoW? Is it still competitive for #1 DPS? I don't know. I'm not really a competitive-oriented guy these days. I don't know or care, but in this raid, me and Hitchens, top of the meter. We're doing it. We got Resurrected. I do know that the build I'm playing, Assassination, is not like the meta highest performance build for rogues in Titan Reforge. In Titan Reforge, Subtlety Rogue got reworked, redesigned, has a new talent, 2 new talents, Death Mark, and improved Death Mark. And altogether, what they do is it's a finishing move. You do a 5.1, it puts a 6-second debuff on the target that amps all their damage taken from you by 20%, and then when it expires, it refreshes the duration of your Rupture to its maximum duration. So it's like a auto refresh for Rupture and a damage amp type of thing. And then Honor Among Thieves is good, and they changed a bunch of other talents to make Subtlety actually good. Alright, let's eat. However, the Subtlety build, I've played it. I don't like playing it that much because it's much more complicated than Assassination, which makes it hard for me to play well and stream and like read raid chat or Twitch chat and interact and stuff. So I need a build that requires less attention, so that I can pay attention to you guys, my audience, who I adore greatly, and thank you guys for being here. Right? But yeah, I have no idea on how, like, Rogue directly, like, compares to other classes. Let's see, we could turn on... I do have the Chinese voice comms, I just have them muted right now.
打右边的左边放掉，把它 A 掉啊！倒数了。
先上来，别关门外。
Okay, let's just leave them up.
关门外边。
来来来。 来，把右边的小怪打掉。
Oh shit! Fire. Okay.
把防旗拉好啊！防旗一会儿帮防旗 A 掉啊！先别去打小怪，先让防旗拉一下。 哎呦，你盯着我！来，法爷 A 一下，来大家 A 一下 A 一下。来，火弹开了啊！大家注意脚底下，注意脚下，注意脚下。
Dude, okay, hang on.
我操，这个 DK 的这个技能牛呀！这个没死人吗？挺好的。 被小怪打死了。
Next time there's a big wave of trash mobs, like right now.
你是不是没开正义之幕？
来，火焰炸弹了，注意脚下，注意脚下。慢慢打，慢慢打，这小怪伤害不高。
Run away, run away. This is very
自己
important.
躲好。哎呦我去，跟着我跑这火弹，要命！
Boom. Back on the boss. Very hard to see that.
把小怪 A 掉。防起把这个小怪拉一下，不是 太多了，他可能拉不过来。行了行了，要把人粘附一下，粘附一下，粘附一下。来，注意脚下
He's
火弹
doing
啊！注意
burn
脚
you
下
now
火弹。
again. That's where we have to run away from the orbs on the ground.
哦呦，这个冰霜巨龙真帅。
Okay, okay.
哪儿的那龙？
Good.
冰 DK 的，
不被投的，这正他妈扔炸弹没敢看呢。
我操，你比我眼睛还瞎呀！我操。哎，有战斧，有战斧战斧一下。
要不能认识。
啊，对对对，有道理。
Dude, he's doing it again. Why? He needs to summon
来
the
不干好，
whelps,
大家躲好，
the
尽量
dragon
躲
whelps.
好，尽量让了啊。
That was my favorite ability of his, because I could switch into my Fell Striker and AoE them. But I maybe he did all of that he's gonna do already. I think there's like only 2 waves of them, and then he's done.
猫德尔把那个法爷救一下嘛。就是血厚，难度没啥难度，来躲一下。
Think I'm safe right here? Oh, she's moving.
就跟着。
Cloak.
哎呀，宝宝死了。
一会儿看一下血量，5号是不是直接拉起就 A 了？我操！来躲好啊，躲好，躲好火弹啊！
Wait, this boss is like built to do a Blade Flurry AoE funnel onto the
小白都
boss.
走得好好的了。
Oh my god. That tech is like so hard to actually use on any boss. Oh my god. We have to do that next time I go on the road. So, the way Blade Flurry interacts with Fan of Knives is very special. Blade Flurry duplicates every hit that you make. You know, it's like attacks, you know, hits an additional nearby enemy with all your attacks, okay? Oh shit. Hang on, let me look at the loot real quick.
这还能炸死一个？
Footpads of Madness. Oh, these are Caster, Chain of Unleashed Rage, Bulwark. Okay, so none of that's good for me. Right, so... Wait, was I in these weapons most of the fight? Oh my god, I think I was in the wrong weapons most of the fight. Right. Let me slow down and just think about what I'm trying to say. Did I get fined? I have no idea, Hitchens. Right, so Blade Flurry duplicates every hit that you make, and Fan of Knives hits everyone around you. The way that those two interact is you Fan of Knives, and it duplicates all the Fan of Knives hits, and all the Blade Flurry extra hits. They all hit whichever enemy is closest to you, the player. So if you stand directly on top of the boss, hit Blade Flurry, and then hit a Fan of Knives, you get essentially a, you know, and there's 20 Dragonhawks around. You hit each of the Dragonhawks once with Fan of Knives, and you hit the boss 20 times with Blade Flurry. Which amounts to a significant amount of boss damage if you can line that up correctly. Does it work that way in SOD also? Yes. It's very hard to arrange a boss in a way where you have a crapload of trash mobs and you can press Blade Flurry and stand on top and like line that all up. But looking at that Dragonhawk boss we just did, I'm like, wait a second. This boss is literally sets that up for you.
死哪了？有小怪，你动小怪干嘛呀？他那个小怪你不打他，他不打你啊？
屁！那鳄鱼后面一排排，我加血就死了。
那就是有人打了。
我一个奶，我还去招惹他，我有病啊！
啊，好好好，你对，我救你，我救你。
你说你一个熊，你怕一个那啥鳄鱼？
Alright, we go on to the Lynx
真的是
boss
一脚
next.
拍死他。
你俩别放屁了，我一个熊，我一个奶好吗？
你给他来一个那叫什么那个冲天而降那个招叫什么
Man,
来
that
着？
is cool. That Frost graphic,
哎呦我
I think that's from the new Frost Death Knight changes. They have AoE ability that like summons a frost worm that like breathes on all the nearby enemies. Kind of cool.
难怪他掉线了，我都这么死了。
对，小怪脆弹伤害挺高的。来，那个 DKD 把他拉出来，把这两边怪拉出来，拉出来打，别在里面打，万一
Titan Reforge just getting everything we wanted. Yeah, Titan Reforge is sweet. Oh, that stuff's all
对，有
totally
金币，有
dead.
金币。来靠边啊！还有怪。
Don't be shy. Thousands are coming for you. Cannot be alone in your service.
来近战一会儿打好图腾啊！
Going
来，都
in.
靠边，都到这边来。
Oh, boss is
可以
aggroed.
跳个8个点吧！哎呦我去，你们谁呀？不要老是先主动开怪。
Oh, where's he going?
来，进来打，赶快进来，所有人进来，等一会儿门关了。我去，
哎呦我去！
哎，灭了。
Both of the tanks are dead
把
now.
T 拉起来，把 T 先拉起来。T 从合战吃军招的啊，吃兵刀。来，
They're both
把他们
battle
给
res.
刷抬一抬。
I'm gonna evasion. Just because.
下几秒了。
抬起来的时候先别急嘲讽。
We have one tank alive. I believe this guy has a saber slash
站
ability
远点
that
拉他，不要站在原地
you're
拉。
supposed to like spread the damage
还有
across
吗？还有
multiple
战斧吗？没
tanks.
了，没了，先扛吧，
我
刷好血。
站在这个门口对柱子拉的呀。
来个狂暴战跟我吃军刀。
来，吃军刀，去个 T 啊，去个冰 DK 吧，冰 DK 去吃个军刀。来刷好两个人。
我行。
打一打，闪电图腾打一打。
这个 BOSS 血好少啊，麻快死了。
不是，
他变身呢，他有阶段呢，他转阶段呢。
This boss definitely doesn't die this quickly. This boss has a function where it heals multiple times.
你这个问题刚才跟我也想说了，这么早写的。
Oh shit, I forgot. Dude, every boss has been like ninja pulled, and when it's ninja pulled, I'm like not locked in.
来吃好，血刷好，血抬好。
I forgot about armor debuffs.
灭了。
Oh, tank's dead. We're cooked.
肯定灭。
但是
肯定灭，他这个吃不动，近战吃不动的，必须要踢。
太好了，但是我省的是你自己。
Raid nerfed tomorrow. That did happen when we did Nax Rammus. I did Nax Rammus day 1, day 2, it was nerfed.
人他是从柱子外边翻进来，我们是从里边走，他带着个宝宝就冲过去。
You're so getting fined. Bro, no one's putting up exposed. I mean, no one, first of all, no one told me to put up exposed. I did, you know, I've forgotten a few times. But like, I just basically decided on my own that I'm gonna do exposed because no one else is doing it. How can I get fined when I wasn't told to do the thing?
两个。
哎，我站那台子上是不是不会引怪呀？那水池子。
他那边有个 bug 点的。
我记得以前
Oh
都
my
站
god, there's no mass resurrection scrolls in this group.
跳上去那个让 T 把怪拉过来，然后卡8个点。
不是，我想问，我都在门口柱子上站住的，为什么还死呢？
我不知道啊。
Forgotten. Well, it's what I'm saying. It's like when the boss gets unexpectedly pulled, it's kind of a moment of panic, and you don't remember all the things you're supposed to do right away. If it's like pull timer, you know, get ready, pull, then you're more locked in and ready and thinking about stuff.
你拉他的时候正好一个闪电图腾，估计打到了，看一下，砸死了。
哎，现在
有军刀是吧？
有没有各位心态不稳的？我想问问。
肯定的。
Let's see. This is our food
那
buff.
你别打了。
Probably be a fish
我
feast.
问问有没有那种的。
我们上个 CD 打风暴，第一天开荒开了5个小时才通关了。
You need improved exposed armor talent. No, you do not.
人家早上就通关了。 好好打，其实。
我想知道以前我打 TPC 的时候，我操，一个 BOSS 打4、5千的。
跟你说，那时候
Earlier you were talking
那个
about minions eating Mother Shara's damage. Yep, there's a post about it.
知道散了7个工会。
Time and I show Discord.
2个号，我就最多玩了
TBC Black Temple Hyjal boss guides.
你以前是帕维的，我以前是帕维的。
Mother Shara's in the BT and Hyjal boss guides channel.
那个团长说2个 T 可以打，结果灭了1个小时。
啊，哈霍兰，你哈霍兰啊！我怀旧服在帕维，帕维就我知道的散了7个工会。
Oh shit！
真的不骗你。
Fish feast is down. Let's eat it.
都是大服的，都是大服来了，我操！帕奇维克、双鱼，哈霍兰，然后还有那个起伏，都是大服，我操！
以前有个布鲁
布鲁大服，布鲁哈霍兰起伏，布鲁是布洛夫了啊，哈霍兰是联盟，哈霍兰。
Sorry, say again. I was listening to the Chinese voice comms.
I meant there's nothing really relevant for you guys to do, so that's why I haven't been saying anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, it's mostly hit boss, you know?
Yeah, hit boss and ninja pool, right?
Yeah, right. Well, I don't think me or Hitchens ninja pulled any of the times yet.
No, you guys didn't.
Oh. Alright, good. First opener that's not totally sucky. Damn, I was back in the VOD raiding Kara. You devoured that pizza. Yeah, quick 2 slices of pizza to power up so I have some energy for the Titan Reforge raids. Whoopsies, wrong button. Tank dead. Uh-oh. Needs to get rezzed. Okay, did another tank just die? Or someone else died, I think? Lots of death. Boss is dangerous. Okay, what do you guys think the odds are that this gets nerfed by tomorrow? My current vibe is like 50% chance this gets nerfed by tomorrow, at least. At how many targets does Blade Flurry plus Fan beat single target? Don't know. Not concerned. If you're on the Dragonhawk boss, you should definitely be doing it. That's a lot of targets. I'm kind of excited to try that on my other rogue. Like, I didn't think of it in time, and I was also not in my Blade Flurry build for the Dragonhawk boss. Definitely gonna go Blade Flurry build next time I do Dragonhawk boss, and try to make that Blade Flurry plus Fan of Knives tech happen. wonder how fast you could kill that boss. I mean, what if you, like, brought multiple rogues who were doing that? You just stack all the Dragonhawks onto the boss and have them Blade Flurry them. Oh, that would be sick. Thinking the raid is being steamrolled? I mean, we wiped on this boss. We already wiped one time. Okay. We could wipe again. That's possible. It looks like we're not going to wipe again on this boss, but we could. Twice? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we wiped twice on this boss. With bad pulls, that's part of the raid, dude. Sometimes you make a bad pull. I don't know. I mean, like, let's be real. The Titan Reforge raids are not difficult. They're not, like, high level of difficulty. They're not supposed to be. Which, to me, makes it more fun. What do we get? Avalanche leggings, Spalders of the Advocate, Shimmer Pelt Vest. We rescued a gnome? Is that even worth it?
You're not do too bad. Your efforts delayed the inevitable for a small time. Come to me now. You'll prove yourselves worthy offerings.
Wait, are they trying to loot the gold coins that are going to pop out of the jar? Wait, there's a bag. Oh, the war bear is there. Yo, okay. Teaches you how to summon this mount. This is a very fast mount. First war. Oh, they're rolling? I think they're rolling for it. Boom. 50. 100.
Yeah, let's roll for it.
Damn, that is not every day you see rolling for loot.
Oh, they're playing because this first week.
Probably want to blade... Well, we want to Blade Flurry in the opener of this boss, but then after the ads are dead, we really don't care for Blade Flurry. Let's just stay the Hunger for Blood build for now. As long as we have to be doing Expose, it's way comfier to be the Hunger for Blood build, I think. See, I got food buff, I got flask, I got poisons on my weapons. That's all good. So I'm good to go. We just got to determine what the kill order is for these guys. Wizzy, do we have a particular kill order for these mobs, or what's the deal?
No, they're doing AoE. Just AoE.
AoE, got it. Well, maybe let's just go Blade Flurry. Let's not miss the opportunity to AoE the AoE.
The shadow gonna fall.
Yo, where's he going? Well, that AoE didn't really AoE very much. Boss running away was, you know, not great. Let's expose armor, tricks of the trade. We actually, outside of Blade Flurry, we really don't have anything to offer for AoE. Beard. Slice and dice, refresh. Expose, refresh. Oh, did he do a consecrate? Did he like, yeah, he absorbed paladin spells. Okay. So that's something this guy does. He absorbs different classes' spells and temporarily like gains their abilities. So like he consecrated, you have to move out of that. A bunch of people did not move out of that. Which is why a bunch of people are dead. Kind of hard to tell too, like, is it the enemy consecrate or is it one of our consecrates? You know, it's hard to tell just looking at the ground if you're on a good consecrate or a bad one. So I think if we're gonna win, I want to prioritize killing the ads as more important than the boss, so we reduce the raid damage that's going out. Okay. I still see no Sunder armors. Okay, so we'll take over with Expose. Oh, that guy got mind controlled. I think he got mind controlled and killed, perhaps. Spirit bolts. We can feint to reduce damage taken from this ability, I think. Feint in Wrath of Lich King gives you a 50% AoE damage taken reduction. Chain Lightning. Ooh, he absorbed Shaman abilities. Healing Wave. Kick. Oh, we could just interrupt that. Great, I did a kick on that one. Spirit Bolts. Use a feint. Oh, shit. Did he go Paladin mode again? Did a hostile consecrate? Yeah, I think he just consecrated again. Yeah, he's doing a Holy Light. He's definitely in Paladin mode. Alright, this fight, there's way more of this fight with the ads dead than alive. I mean, I really wanted to AoE at the start because I thought it was going to be cool. Hindsight, we definitely should have been Hunger for Blood build here. So he keeps siphoning our damage. Damage reduced by 5%. And then I believe he gets stacks of increased damage dealt. Or maybe not. I don't see a buff on him for that. Oh, I'm mind controlled. Uh-oh. I am dead in the mind control. Unlucky. Well, that'll happen, I guess. Let's turn on the voice comms. Unmute.
Oh, yo.
Floor POV. Well, you know, it's just, you know, like, that's just how it is, man. Sometimes that happens, and then you're on the floor, and then that's how it is, okay? He's at 6%. We're definitely not wiping. Okay, 5%. We got this. Oh, dude, how many paladins are... Oh, never mind. We might be wiping. We just lost the Death Knight tank. 2%er. 1%er. Jesus, everyone is very nearly dead. Ah, we got it.
哟，还真出妖术之炉了。
What do we got? Voodoo Mask. 121 crit, summon 3 voodoo gnomes. Girdle. Hex Shrunken. Oh, Spell Power Trinket. Alert, alert, Spell Power Trinket. This may be good for Hitchens. I don't know. I'd assume it's good for him. I don't really know caster loot. Screw the Blade Flurry build. Hunger for Blood time. Hitchens says it's his bis. Okay, nice.
I just want to say, you guys joined like a pretty horrible raid. Because when they were saying to use defensives, the raid lead literally just said, use defensives. So it was kind of horrible. The horrible group, not gonna lie.
All right, well, that's Wizzy, that's rude. You should say that in like whispers. It's okay. I'm messing with you.
Oh my gosh, listening to these comms, I might just like I don't want to listen to these comms.
It's okay. Usually horrible raids are better stream content. But like as far as horrible raids go, I mean, come on, like we wiped what, twice on the Lynx guy, and we had some early pulls. Like I mean, if you've seen a horrible raid from NA, they don't clear the raid for 6 hours, and then they disband.
You don't have to call out Jerome like that.
They were actually saying we should do Zul'Aman first, because if we did Sunwell, people might leave the raid. They said it at the start.
Yeah, I was to kill Jaden 10+ minutes for top guilds.
Oh, because like no one cares about Zul'Aman, right? So they do it first and say Sunwell's next. Because yeah, if you do Sunwell first, then they're like, oh, Zul'Aman's lame, and they leave. Yeah, okay, makes sense. That's actually a smart call. Do the lamer raid first. Alright, does Witcher music skip? Wind Waker, way better. Oh my god, we're doing this? This is what we're doing? No way, this has to only be for the range damage dealers, right? There's no way that's for me. Patient. I don't know how hard that hits. I assume I can tank it, but I saw the boss spinning, so I just pressed evasion. Oh, one of the melees is dead. Oh, yeah, fuck. Bow's armor. What the? Alright, let's check. Let's check it. This guy, that was about a 28k whirlwind hit. On me, it was about a 30k whirlwind hit. On this guy, it was about a 30k whirlwind hit. Yeah, melees don't have 30k. Typically. I mean, look at our other, like our warriors at 27. This guy's at 26. Feral Druid at 27. Frost DK at 27. Yeah, that's just gonna kill people. All right, well, now we get to comment for the rest of the raid. They're gonna change your name from Hat Brother to Floor Brother? No, no way, no way. Let's check in on the comms again. Unmute that tab. What do we do about that? I mean, do we actually run away every time he spins? Do we just not open on that initial phase? Faint. Oh! Wait, that's a really good idea. Yeah, wait for nerf. That's another strat we could do. We could just wait for the nerf.
这个版本本身就对近战不太友好，近战输出差很多。
但是太阳镜近战输出挺好的。
I think the feint strategy is the best. Just feint every time we see him spin. 50% damage reduction will live
现在
it.
里边站撸的这个 BOSS 少，所以它全是机制 BOSS， 一会儿要跑位，所以对近战来说。
雄鹰，注意脚底下有火啊！他会在脚底下喷那个日柱。
This is a good angle.
啊！来，站远，分散站，都分散，别被风
This
吹
actually
了，
looks kind of sick.
风会吹人的啊！来，都躲一下风，先躲一下风。也，那个法系的别打了，法系停手，那个法爷树爷丢魔杖。我想起来了，这他妈的是一用法术他就有雷电，靠近战打。法系的都停手，别把自己打烦死了啊！
Emo Shout may have helped if Warrior was debuffing. Yeah, maybe.
加血也有电，所以法系的稍微停手啊。
Come back to floor POV. What happened? Apparently.
你们丢魔杖，法爷和树爷丢魔杖。
Apparently, this boss has a 30,000 damage whirlwind ability. I evasioned the first one and I like parried another one and then I got hit for 30k and I got one tapped. So, yep. Should have used feint every time I see him start spinning. That was Hungry Man's suggestion. It's a good suggestion. I'm gonna do that next time. Translate the raid chat. We can see what's going on here. I'm gonna up my estimate of something in Zul'Aman getting nerfed from 50% to 70%, I think. Big Gray Rabbit, try healing. Just now the bear tank didn't take the ability. Big Gray Rabbit, try healing. What did you say? He's in Link's form now?
Zul'Aman bug 好多的。4号一个 bug， 然后这边有 bug。
I don't know how the other guys lived this. Damage taken. Let me look at like the warriors' damage taken. Cyclone and paralyzed, so he just didn't get hit by the whirlwind.
最后一个烧屁股啊！大家看到脚底下小的
Whirlwind. This guy, this is the protection paladin, took 40k from whirlwind. This guy took 106k from whirlwind, so he's somehow living these. This guy's taken 82k from whirlwind.
说实话，这些 bug 点都是谁找的？真的是好。
50k, so it's like 2 whirlwinds, and he got lucky that they low rolled for 25 each or something.
不也有，但是人太少了，也有。
Feral Druid, yeah, they're somehow living the whirlwind hits.
人才太多了。
I don't get it.
下一个两层之后开减伤，你看到没？这个日光，来小白看一下。
Alright, well, whatever. Hitchin's carrying the raid.
看见没？一个通天柱。
And once this guy's dead, we can bid on Zul'Aman loot, and then we can go to Sunwell.
下一次开减伤。
Wait, we're getting battle resed at the end of the fight. Cloak immediately.
来，放弃大牺牲。嗯，哎呦，烧我屁股。
Yes, let's go. Immediately back in it. Let's go, let's go.
必须的，我操。
I have now surpassed the Blood Death Knight tank and damage output for this fight.
红爆，再来个红爆，完美了。
Nice. What dropped?
没有红包。
Loop of Cursed Bones.
跑本吧，跑本拍东西了，我就顺着拍了啊。
No Berserker's
顺着一号开始
Call.
拍啊。
I don't even know what this Blood of Zul'jin does. Cloak of Fiends, this is what we want.
对啊，到副门口去交啊。
我给你开虫，给你开虫洞。
开虫洞去交呗，让集体开个虫洞去交。
我这开不了，我这还有这么多。
那我来开，团长
Do
开。
we want a fist weapon? No. Am I gonna get this cloak for minimum bid? That's crazy.
4个小时，4个小时，对。
That's kind of wild. Is no one else bidding on this cloak? I will happily 100 gold. Nope.
对啊。
你那个少贴点，我说这新装备不认识，他一个一个看的。
啊，没。
Sorry, say again, Wizzy. I think Wizzy was trying to talk to us. I have the multiple voice comms running.
I didn't say anything. It was Hitchens.
Oh, my bad.
I thought they said no, because like I thought they said no when the Garrick went out, and then no one bid. It was just us bidding.
Oh, well. I just got my Biz Cloak for 300 gold, so that seems good for me.
They're telling everyone to turn in the quest. So I don't know if you guys want to turn in the quest.
I don't think I have whatever quest it was. Like the one from Grifta in Shattrath, I was never able to pick that up. Oh, Hex Shrunken Head is up. Oh, Hitchens, you see it already. Yeah, you bid on that Insta. See, this is maybe the upside, Wizzy, to, as you say, horrible raids. Because I think I had a horrible raid for my next Rammus launch day also. And all the items were super, super cheap. Like, I bought a Grim Toll for 1,000 gold day one.
Yikes.
And it wasn't even good for my spec. I just saw it going so cheap, and I'm like, there's no way this like is good for every physical damage dealer. There's no way. So I just bought it, and I was like, maybe I'll use it. Didn't end up using it.
2200 for Biz Trinket. I think that's
super good for you.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna get which trinket do you think we're gonna get from Muru? There's healer trinket, spell damage trinket, tank trinket, and physical DPS trinket. Obviously, I mean, I want to see the one that's good for me. I want to see the black and Naru sliver.
I think you put a prediction up for that later.
Ooh, yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Alright, I rezzed and I made it about 15 feet closer to Sunwell.
I'm gonna try to get in so I can go WC for a moment too.
We're in. Alright, it's Sunwell. It's Sunwell.
Oh, did you see that they're gonna lower the amount of like honor you get for killing people here if you're like the top guild who got to name the server? So it's gonna force a server name change soon. Like
Oh, so they like disincentivize the same team from winning it multiple times?
So I think ours has won like 3 times now, so they have a minus 30% in this phase.
Okay. Well, I mean, if the same team wins multiple times, then it's kind of nice for me because I don't have to change my like add-on folders. I remember the first time they changed the server name from this event, it like messed up a bunch of add-ons. I don't know if it changes again, like if it's going to mess up add-ons again, but if it stays the same, it's definitely not messing up add-ons.
Like for people who don't know, they changed like the server name, which means that your like saved variables folder name changes, and also everything that's saved for any character, because to save with the server name, everything just gets wiped.
Yeah, but it's kind of, I don't know, it was a kind of neat idea. It just has that kind of bad side effect where it kind of screws with the add-ons. They have like a PvP event every phase, and whichever guild like basically accumulates the most kills in the PvP zone, they get to name the server after that guild for the duration of the next phase. So it's kind of neat.
Thank gosh, Red Empire isn't in China WoW. Otherwise, we'd be named as Red Empire Server 2.
Well, Wood Department was on Horde, right? And there were a few people who like tried to get more people to join and to win the server rename thing.
But can we send Red Empire over here so they stop playing on Night Slayer?
Go get demolished here. You see the top Horde guild, right? It's always the Horde guild that won the PvP event. So
I don't know. I just don't want. I just want Red Empire to affix their gaze somewhere else. That's really what I want. They're annoying, and I don't like them. And it would probably humble them greatly if they tried to do this and failed, and that would be funny.
I'd love to see that too.
I do think you're right. I think, you know, if they tried to come here and do that, I think they would get absolutely destroyed. How long is the ZA lockout? Let me find out. Probably 1 week. 6 days, 21 more hours. Yeah, we got in there right away. Pretty much everything's the week-long lockout. Even if, like, the old version of the raid was, like, a twice weekly or once every 3 days type of thing, this version is 25 players, level 80, weekly lockout. 1 second. I'm going to close my window blinds real quick. It's getting dark out. Looks like people are gradually making it into Sunwell.
You just need to smuggle in 1 warlock.
Yeah, if the Warlock makes it in, we summon everyone else. I think we only have one Warlock. Yeah, so it's the Warlock. Yep. Alright, let's see. Are there any bosses we actually did good on? Halazzi, we were pretty much, we were close to the top. 700 DPS off from the top. John Alai, we were number 3 right there. Pretty good. We could look at enemy damage taken boss only. We were number 2. Nalorakk. Oh, top of the meter Nalorakk. Love that. Cast Dismantle on that boss for some reason. Ooh, Summoning Portal's up. Let's go current segment and let's make it a little smaller. Actually, here, 1, 2, 12 people. It's a good size for the damage meter, I think.
材料上，它不是泰坦余烬换，它前面泰坦余烬其实是40个，但是后面拉到后面有40个碎片。
那买上面的是傻，那买上面的是傻逼，买下面的都是。
OK。
那有人
真的假的？这不是 bug 吗？我赶紧去买点儿，我操！
有人不看呀，问题是。
泰坦碎片是要40，碎片是要40个换吃歼石啊！要是拿他妈的泰坦余烬换是20个。
对啊，20个呀，就是2000个呀。
大哥，那个吃歼石是不是60级的？你换吃歼石干啥？
We're summoning into Sunwell.
这是做紫宝石，大哥。
I'm gonna need a new
看一下，别急换，你
flash
先看，看
before
清
we
楚。
start Kalecgos.
紫宝石
I wonder if they removed a lot of the trash here.
不对，
There's a
它那个
lot of
也不对
trash before Kalecgos in normal Sunwell.
嗯，绿石是哪个呀？
There's a patrolling robot.
别逗我行吗？
Yeah, I mean, all the trash in the first room looks like it's what I'm used to.
不可能变成这么。
哎呀，等会儿去看一下，我来开号去看一下，我都没认真看，我就看了一下紫宝石的这个，就是紫宝石的那个，
我昨天晚上忘记做合计了，这损失一大批。
来，所有兄弟们，那个拉人了啊！我看一下这个怪的血，小怪有掉落吗？我看人家都开小怪团了。
那就是有呗。
我来传送一下萨塔斯。
这老破逼弓。带上，谢谢完事儿。
人不说了吗？这阶段就出一个紫宝石，还是绑定的，是Zul'Aman出的，就那一个。
It's early morning. Actually, not so early. It's 10 a.m. for the Chinese players now. Blade of Life's Inevitability. Mounting Vengeance. I think these are items that can drop from the trash mobs in Sunwell. And we don't particularly care for any of those. What's your favorite raid so far in Titan? I really like Zul'Garub. That was good. Naxxramas, not so much. TK and Serpent Shrine, I think I kind of overdid those, doing them in TBC and in Titan. I think my favorite phase so far has been Zul'Garub plus Trial of the Crusader, the previous one.
我就想让法师买个魔魂手杖。
有没有大表哥呀？
要大表哥干嘛？邮箱是吗？
我想买点材料，我忘买了。
Doing ICC, yeah, I believe ICC is phase 10.
大哥，兄弟们。
Yeah, Ice Crown and Ruby Sanctum is phase 10. So we're currently on phase 5. Ulduar comes next. Then it's Gruul Mag Kara for phase 7. Phase 8, Blackwing Lair and Ruins of AQ and Onyxia. Phase 9, Temple of AQ and Nightmare Dragons. Seems like Phase 8 plus Phase 9 is going to be lame, because it's back-to-back Encourage instances. Maybe they'll finally make changes to Encourage that makes it not suck. They've made a lot of good changes, you know, in this version. So, you know, if there was any version where they were going to make Encourage not suck ass, it would be this one.
所以我不说嘛，双光环好像是确实有点挑战的。你刚进组的时候我就说了，来后面把人救一下，后面把人救一下。来。
How's your experience been overall? This version of the game, I think it's my favorite version of the game that's out right now.
你别两命。
Uh oh.
慢点，踢慢一点，那个事后要打死的啊，要不然会有这个大机器人过来。来，把血刷好，把血刷好。
Immobilized? Wait, oh, this trash has like almost no health. Okay, so we pulled a bunch of it, but it's all dead. It killed 3 players, though?
哎呦，把人救起来，后面救下人。
现实打点打的有点快。
真快。哎，小怪哪有掉落？没有掉落嘛？
没掉落的小怪，不可能有掉落，放心。
来
，that stuff just got
DPS 来远程激活这个赤火4000血，打掉。哎呦，还是开了，他只要碰一下就开。
这个以前都是盗贼打闷棍是怎么的？我记得。
哎呦，我牺牲了。
Whoa. Oh, I'm dead.
哎，别过去引他呀！别专门去引这个机器人啊！你别靠近他。
Unlucky. Alright. We're fine. It'll be fine.
我第一次打。
给了。4000的血，一个技能就死了啊！别闹。
So Simon, what's up, Hitchens?
来打掉。哎，小怪确实睡得跟纸一样的，来。
Oh, so is Simon falling over. Yeah, the trash is falling over, and so am I. Yep. Does this version of the game have the sod gearing thing where set bonuses stay relevant and get mixed around a lot? Not really, not to my knowledge. I mean, rogues used their phase 2 set all the way through phase 3 and didn't replace it until phase 4. So, like, it was a strong enough bonus that the stat upgrade and new bonuses weren't good enough. So, that's kind of it, but there's no, like, shoulder souls to hold on to an old set bonus for a very long time. And I would say none of the set bonuses, not many of the set bonuses have really been, like, stand out super strong to the point where you would take a big stat loss for them. But I also want to say that's probably like an intentional design that like maybe we'll have much stronger set bonuses later that might behave more like that. But it'd just be kind of lame to have a super strong set bonus early that you just don't replace for like 4 phases or 5 phases, you know? Like using 3 set here, 2 set there, 4 set there. Kind of. When you have, like, back-to-back phases where the set slots don't overlap, like when I went from phase 1 to phase 2, phase 1 had an 8-piece set with a 2-piece and 4-piece bonus. It was Night Slayer, so it was, like, all the primary armor slots. Then phase 2 had a 5-piece set, Death Mantle, with a 2 and 4-piece bonus. So, for a while, I just ran 4 Night Slayer and 4 Death Mantle, because the slots, like, allowed that to happen. And this phase, I will almost certainly hang on to at least 2 pieces of Shadow Mastery, or Madcap's outfit. I might hold on to all 4 of them and run the Sunwell set as belt and boot, or I might do it as like boot and bracer and break this set. So you're going to have some mix and matching of sets, but largely not, because most of the time the subsequent sets are overlapping most of the same slots. That's how it's been so far. Okay, we need a new flask and we need a new food buff. We're in Hunger for Blood build, that's what I want. Alright, here we might have an assignment to, like, go into the Shadow Realm.
然后近战啊，近战我看一下啊，近战跟着进吧，近战放一个萨满，近战放个萨满。
放鱼。
卡雷狗斯。
来啊，三个队伍啊，三个队伍，左中右，左就是靠近。现在我说一下，就是正对前方的点位啊，一个是三队，你们站在现在左手的9点位置，然后4队你们站在现在6点中间的位置啊，然后5队你们站去右边3点的位置啊，然后12点留给 T 啊。T 也可以横过来拉，啊，反正你们位置分散好啊。然后那个，那就9点的，如果9点和3点注意一下龙头啊。
3 to 5 o'clock, I think.
Three to 5 o'clock, right hand side, 3 to 5. So yeah, that's around here. That's for Hitchens, not for me. Do we have any kind of assignment of like who's supposed to go into the portals?
He's still explaining.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he said the caster groups first. We got positions at least.
Let's see, what does he drop? Fang of Kalecgos we could go for.
He didn't assign any of the groups going in. He just assigned the tanks going in.
Huh, okay. I think normally you're supposed to, like, DPS the top and bottom phase evenly.
Oh, yeah. So we are 3 groups at least, and our groups go in +1 tank. We have a healer in each.
He didn't mention group 2, so...
I'll just stay top side.
I guess. Yeah.
If this gets too high, we can cloak it off. Also, I'm not seeing any wild magic debuffs on any players, so maybe that's a removed mechanic. 6 stacks. So I was thinking maybe I would save my cloak to remove some wild magic debuffs. But looks like that's not happening, so we can just use it to remove the arcane stacks. Oh, wait, I just got wild magic. We're down here now. Yeah, the rest of my group went down, so I just went down with them.
The combat logs don't catch the different areas.
Oh, my group members are gone. Oh, wait. We just got forced topside? Okay.
Yeah, go a bit slow outside, I think they said.
They're saying stop attacking outside, because boss inside is still too healthy.
Okay. Yeah, topside's 18%. 17%. There is a wild magic debuff. The ret generated by 1 hundo. Unable to pass through spectral rifts, so we cannot go down yet. 6 stacks. Portal disappeared. Cloak. Did I like miss the portal or something? Oh shit. Oh, I'm bottom now.
Go in, port in.
Bottom is 18, 17%. %. Forced out. Damn. I think that's a wiper. Ooh. A little complicated. Something was forcing me, you know, up and down sometimes without me clicking a portal, and I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think maybe that's just how the mechanic works. It forces one person down and then leaves a portal behind. On someone and that person is forced down. Yeah, there was, I think, at least once I got forced down, and then other times I got forced up. I think getting forced up is normal. Like, your like, debuff expires and it just forces you back to the top side. Uh-oh. Challenge me and you will be destroyed. Yeah, despawn. I think there's a run back then. Okay. I knew every mechanic in Sunwell. Yeah, I mean, mostly. Well enough. How about? This almost feels like it needs 3 tanks. Because it'd be really hard to time it correctly. So you have a tank on both bosses, and then a tank, like, switches. Like, if you only have 2, and your top side tank goes down, your bottom side tank has to go back up at, like, exactly the same time. Oh, what the fuck? Boss is engaged, I think. And an arcane explosion does. Huh. I mean, it seemed like it worked out with the tanking situation for quite a while. But now that I think about it, it seems like it'd be hard to get that to work. Because your tanks aren't going to swap realms, like, instantaneously at the exact same time. Like, one guy's going to swap a few seconds before the other guy. Usually, I'm guessing, if they're swapping manually. And then, for a few seconds, one of the two bosses isn't going to have a tank on it at all. I think you need a third guy. So you have one tank on each, and then you have a third tank waiting. The third tank goes down, takes over for that guy, then the bottom side tank goes up, and then switches with that guy, and then he goes back down, then this guy goes up, then this guy goes... Yeah, you get it. Probably. I'm sure you could totally understand what I was talking about from looking at my great finger display. NPC boss ghost below. Oh! Yes, duh. Okay, right. I forgot about that guy, because he's... Oh, God. Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, like I was saying before, I know all the mechanics, except for that one and the other one, and we're probably going to find out other mechanics that I also don't know. You're right. The ghost form of Kalecgos is in the, Shadow Realm, and he can tank for a little while, but not very much. 12-hour stream? No, we're only 9 hours and 18 minutes into it. We're definitely finishing Sunwell in the next 40 minutes. There's no way there's no way this is another Nax launch day type of vibe where it goes to 1 a.m. and I literally can't finish the raid. That's just not going to happen. So, I think the strat, because you can have Kalecgos's ghost tank the downside for at least a little bit, the strat is, 2 tanks topside, send one down. When the one down goes back up and there's 2 tanks topside again, then the other tank goes down. But you never have it so there's 0 tanks topside. It's okay if there's 0 tanks bottom side for just a few seconds. I forgot about the Kalecgos ghost form tanking in the Shadow Realm. Yeah, whatever. I think this guy's tanking first, so I'm gonna Tricks the Trade his ass. He was running in first last time. I was usually Tricks the Trading the Death Knight. Oh, let's peep this Paladin's gear. You good? Oh, wait, never mind. We're not peeping gear right now. We're food buffed, we're flasked, we're poisoned up. It's time to go. Repotting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening? Okay. It is on the Death Knight. Alright, maybe we should have Tricks or Traded the Death Knight. Damage done with critical hits increased by 100%. Yo, that's fucking piss. It's good wild magic we rolled. Yeah, I didn't see any wild magic for so long at the start of the first fight that I thought it was like a removed mechanic, but it is not. Is this guy Shadow Realm? Yeah, I think he's Shadow Realm. Okay. Go Shadow Realm? Go Shadow Realm? Can I go Shadow Realm? Nope, I cannot go Shadow Realm. The rest of my group went Shadow Realm. Not me. We have to wait for next portal. Here we go. Shadow Realm. Expose armor. Set focus Death Knight tank. Tricks trade them. Potion of speed. Edible volleys. That's okay. That's okay. Totally fine. Who's down here now? No one. Alright, well, I'm about to be pushed back to topside, so let me put a fat expose armor on the target. Now we're over here. Shit, who remembers what percentage Sathravar was at when we got pushed up? How low did we get Sathravar? 40 plus? Damn. It's not very good. Do we stop attacking now? Yeah, I feel like we probably stop attacking over here. Oh, I mean, they're all still attacking. Maybe they're not supposed to be? I mean, whatever. I guess he's still 20%. Cloak it. We can go down now. Our debuff is faded. Fuck. Portal faded. Never mind. I don't think we want to do very much more damage to him. Sathravar 36%. Yep, we want to do lots of damage here. Who's even tanking this right now? This guy? Let's trade them. It's like a third tank. Is this person actually tank spec'd? Alright, we got 17% down here. What do we have top side? 12? Guess the answer is just like everyone go down who can. And it's going to get pushed into Enrage here pretty soon. Most of the rage is dead. Sathravar drives Kalecgos into a crazed rage. I mean, we have to hit him, right? Most of the raid's dead. Downstairs, 8%, 7%. So you want to bring them both to about 10% together. Because once one gets to 10%, it causes them to enrage. That's why you gotta DPS them together. But then you have to make sure you have, like, sufficient people This boss is gonna get nerfed. There's no way. This is way too hard for. This is a big difficulty jump compared to the previous phase. It's for sure getting nerfed. I now up my estimate from 70% that something gets nerfed here to 90%. Wait, Hitchens is speaking. Wait, what does Hitchens have to say? This is what awaits us after Zul'Aman and Black Temple in TBC. Yes. This boss is kind of complicated. I mean, there's a lot going on, and you have to balance it correctly, which might be hard to know how to do. You know. My recollection is in Burning Crusade, the arcane damage mechanic was way more significant. It seems to not be doing much very much here, thankfully. But whenever you're topside, you're getting a stacking debuff from Kalecgos. He casts like Arcane Burst every 10 seconds or something. And it deals arcane damage and applies a stack of a debuff that increases the arcane damage you receive. And, you know, every subsequent cast of this adds another stack and thus deals even more damage. So you can't stay topside forever even if you wanted to. You basically have to cycle downstairs so you're away from that debuff and can let the stacks fall off. And then when you're downstairs, Sarthravar downstairs does a Curse of Agony that like ramps up and up and up in damage. And when it expires, it jumps to a nearby target, like a nearby friendly. And I believe it just keeps ramping. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot going on. You have to balance, like, you can't keep the same people topside for too long or they take too much arcane damage. But you have to have, like, enough people topside and bottom side at the same time to push through the enrage. You know, otherwise it's going to start munching your tanks.
Simon Eyes is a genius.
Yeah, you need... Each portal that spawns topside has a limited number of uses, so you can't just send as many people you want in the portal. It's a fixed number of uses. But I think in general, we are just sending everyone we can send downstairs, like as many people as possible, to deal damage, because we seem to always be behind on the Sarthravar damage. Alright, hat change. I don't think we did this one today. This is a good one. Boom. One of the best, not just a good hat, one of the best hats. Alright, Fish Feast. Is this the mount with the repair guys? Did I miss the repair guys? This guy had this mount up before. How's our repair status looking? Our repair status is looking like we need to repair. How do I ask for that? It's like these guys are kicked off. Wait, is this the one that has it? Is this the Travelers? No, it's the Grand Black War Mammoth. Well, we got like one life left, and then we do have to repair. We die and get battle resed, it'll be awkward. I have no repair bots on this character because this character is not engineering. Not yet. I have mining, and I just want to drop it and get engineering. Just don't die. Yeah, that'd be great. They're moving forward. Okay. We'll figure out how to ask for repair later. Let me turn on the comms.
你们踢无所谓了，来拿个糖吧。法爷一定要看好一键驱散上面的那个时间啊， 到3的时候就要驱散了啊。
Turn it down a little bit.
到3的时候就要驱散啊，来倒数一下啊。
骑手别动手啊，骑手别动手，哎，走。
等 T
Oh,
先
we're
拉，
in.
等 T 先拉一下，把头人插在中间。
I think I'm just gonna save my DPS cooldowns till we go downstairs.
来，
一门出了，
一门出了，然后盗贼和萨满进，跟着3队进，3队进，3队进，3队所有人赶快进，
哎，
去在龙肚底下，3队所有人进，哎没了，等一下吧，
啊，上面，对，
来，那龙肚子，来3队进，4队也进，4队也进，龙肚下面啊，4队能进的也进。
那场准备换 T 啊，
好了，内场开英勇，内场开英勇。
那场换 T 了啊，刷1杠1。
好，来，最后一组5组进，5组进了啊，5组进，所有5队人进，都进来没有？超级小白进来，暗木进来，暗木在中间，怎么不进呢？那个姑舅你也不进啊？
我进来了，大兔子没进。
Okay, we are topside now.
开英勇了。
外场准备换 T， 3。
外场没有治疗了，我操！
绝版直接嘲讽。
来，圣手马上要出去了，出去治疗刷一下 T， 出去治疗刷 T。
来，进来的嘲讽啊，我还有12秒。好，那场刷1杠3。
我还有5秒钟出去。
你是？
我是治疗。
里面打的应该蛮快的。
准备换 T， 来倒数3。
Damage done by critical strikes increased. Love that.
刷1杠1。
Some of the wild magic buffs are very positive, and others are extremely
圣
negative.
手，你听我说啊，待会儿有门，你要能进门就直接进
That's
啊。
wild magic.
然后兔子，你准备在外面扛一会儿啊。
兔子还没出来，木痕出来。
我现有门了，有没有人进？
Almost available.
圣手直接进，有门圣手直接进。
To go into the portal. I can go into a portal now.
这次诅咒解得好，这次法爷诅咒解得相当好。
应该在近这位。
来，龙肚附近，来2组，3组进。
外场停手，
外场停了，进不去算。 下个门再进，下个门3、4组一起进啊！
哎，圣手这波门你跟我一起进啊！先别点了。
你身上还有 buff 是吧？没了。
I took a big hit there. I wanna die. Do I have healing potions?
在左场进。
你们先别点，让我跟圣手先进去。
圣手进去，圣手。
I'm gonna press faint.
进来了。
来3、4组进，3、4组的人进。
这场刷1杠1。
Weapon broke. If we get battle res, the answer is equip Fang of Vosh or probably Heart
来
Razor.
最后一个门5组进。
外场还有多少？
外场20%几。
不要打了。
来，外场停，所有人外场停，全部打里面的。
绝版嘲讽，暴风雪你自己找门，下个门出来直接找门。
23% topside boss. We have only 3 people dead.
然后那个音波你战斧2杠3。 荔枝，你
Looks like most people are bottom right now.
刷1杠3啊，那场刷1杠3。
Because I see like, damn, I see 3 people up here.
好了，准备啊，法爷你们准备啊，身上有诅咒的秒出了啊。
Sothrvar drives Kalecgos into a crazed rage.
没事。
Wait, is Sothrvar lower than Kalecgos?
外场打，里面100%。
准备换 T 啊，外场准备换 T， 来刷1杠1。
里面打掉了啊，里面打。
We're resurrected.
不进了。
不进门了，所有人不进门，里面打掉了。
外场分散战。
点到谁进门，其他人不要跟着进啊！点到谁进门，其他人不要跟着进。来，所有法爷有那个一键驱散的全部秒驱，把诅咒秒驱掉，把人站附起来。来，不进门，所有人不进门。 法爷层数过高的时候冰箱一下啊，然后骑士无敌啊，
Come on.
顶一下。
We do
打
it.
掉了，过了。
We did it.
打得蛮好，打得蛮好。
Hey, we got it.
心愿达成。
Double Vanquisher and Fang of Kalecgos.
挪一下。
Sun Drenched. Yo! Wait, Vanquisher isn't our token anymore. We're on Conqueror in this version. Damn it, I thought it was double Rogue token.
我靠，没看见人啊！他刚这样给我害死好几次。
没事，你
这个 BOSS 最好的武器就是村正了，不是最好的装备就是村正。
龙鳞。
Let's see. Oh, this is a repair. Field repair anvil on that mount. Okay, nice. Problem solved.
卖不上价，出啥都没用，真的一点不错。
Crisis averted.
行者后退。
哎呀，反正这个版本也不是吃法器排骨的，这个版本。
Okay, I think, let's see, is this the coolest fight? Brutallus is probably the coolest boss of all of Sunwell, right? Because it's the one where you just pump the most.
2个 T。
Therefore, it's the best.
那我要切回来吗？
你切呗。
Instant poison offhand. We need to refresh this. Deadly poison main hand. Fish feast is down. Let's get that.
我就不懂了，这个
Oh, can't eat in combat. Wait, who am I in combat with?
蓝龙居然能给这个恶魔给干死，这也是奇了怪了。下去之后靠左边走啊，靠左边。
It's gone now.
别引到 BOSS 啊。
Did you get a repair? Yeah, someone mounted up on a mount that could do repairs.
跑啊，肯定要跑啊。
4000多万。
步胖不就是他手下的小兵吗？有多屌啊
？Going on. I mean, come on. Can we speed this along? Can we speed this along, folks?
成出来了。
那也得卖得上价呀。
好。
1万我拿了。
Oh my god, they're freezing Brutal. Oh my god. This is the worst. I should have stealthed past Kalecgos like I do when I'm soloing this in Mists of Pandaria to trigger the Brutallus RP before we even fought Kalecgos.
猎人就他妈排骨职业，我告诉你。
来给死人刷点 buff。
8 a.m. morning shift? Bro, it's 10:40 a.m. Server time.
成功不都是他妈的狂暴战和盗贼拿？没有猎人打
有一个团4万包的。
也就，我告诉你，这都是大价了，别记住了，这东西不带超过3万，算比极限高的最后人。
鱼已经吃没了，然后我现在脱不了蛋，放不了第2个。哎，
等一下，下去再放，没事。
放了，脱蛋了。
一会儿还得玻璃渣子
True challenge says Brutallus.
你看，
还有这记忆呢。
Oh, I can now eat the fish
打这
feast.
个我经常
They're all going off to the
我天天
left.
头顶这个圆球，然后就看你们看人家被飞。
没事，这一回
我这报多少血吧？4000多万，5分钟。
来，
There we go.
那个绝版你就站，他在那边了，你绝版你就站星星吗？星星这边。然后我看一下啊，3队啊，3队。3队，然后加上这个
Brutallus。
2-1到2-3啊，你们所有人跟着大饼站，4队和5队跟着菱形站啊，然后那个5队的我看一下，
来 buff 补齐的，团长分位置，你们补 buff。
2个队，这样吧，2队3队就站在大饼后面吧，然后4队5队站在这个菱形后面啊。 小组站位分散一点啊，不要站着一个挨一个，五马分散就够了。
Naru Sliver good here. I assume so. I mean, I'm
然后
looking.
中那个点燃的，
show you
它
it.
有个技能，它有个技能叫
126 haste. Chance on melee or range hit to enter a battle trance during which your melee or range attacks will each grant 108 attack power, stacking up to 10 times. Expires after 20 seconds. Seems good to me.
中 buff 的跑到这边来啊，然后那个
I would go big on that if it dropped. Replace my greatness card finally.
墨痕，你们两个给他们刷一下啊，就跑那个跑传染的给刷一下就行了。3层流星换啊，流星3层换。准备呗。
But you only have 23k?
这里拍一个。
Well, for comparison, the 245 item level cloak sold for 300 gold. And Hitchin's Bis trinket, spell damage trinket, sold for 2.2 thousand gold.
3队这边来，冰波你也到3队来。
不是啥时候冰雹这个幻化能被背上了呀？我操，啥时候的事啊？
改版那天更新完以后就可以了。一半一半啊，我和音波站在这个3队位置啊，然后其他人都站在那个菱形后面啊。 看一下人数，6个，差不多了，行了。
Paladin tank 40k, Death Knight 40k.
把这里拍一个嘛，哎呀，省这一个。
This guy back to damage dealer 28k doesn't seem like tank health.
稍微分开点，兄弟们，就你们这一个中传染，把团都炸了。
What is this? 7,
Oh, you guys are all standing
5,
behind
4.
Diamond, by the way.
3队和
Are they trying to pull the
站在那个太阳背
boss?
后啊，然后4、5队站在菱形背后啊，来开怪，猎人去开一下， 去个猎人开一下。
I think they're showing that we're 3 groups when we're fighting it, right?
两边分散好，3层
Group 4,
流星换
5
气啊。
behind Diamond. Everyone else on the other side.
跑太过了。
4 and 5 behind Diamond, everyone else on the other side. Okay.
你不要过来吃流星啊，绝版！你不要过来吃流星。来，换槽，换槽，换槽！哎，你站到那边去，站那边去换槽，站屁股后面去换槽，绝版！
我走，你就站原地，我走。
不行不行，我们这边吃了4层流星了。
We might need to not trick the trade
绝版
when they're trying to do tank
赶快
swaps.
不要不要站在一起啊！没事，可以打可以打啊，把人占付一下，小白先占付一下音波，音波占付了，然后直接先过来啊，先到这边来。
Oh, a tank is dead.
别，算了，灭，绝版！我跟你说，绝版，那个你们两个 T 不要站一起啊，不是站一起的这个 boss。不是站一起啊。刚才分好了，你们就站在两边就行了啊。
Trick on the new right, but I can't just like press it on cooldown like I usually do because it's a damage bonus. Simon, I checked on Billy for the first time today. You have like 200,000 views on there. I'm pretty popular in China. Are they like rebroadcasting my live stream? Is that what you're saying, anime lover?
来复活一下吧，那个暴风雪起来先拉。
Yeah, what's our diamond guy, right?
微信收款，Zul'jin。
就刚才一个在那边，其实
or just like highlight clips of me, anime lover, because I know those are there. I don't know if they're rebroadcasting my live stream at all.
他就跑这边，然后一个人。
没有，他刚才站的那个位置对的呀，他大饼站在下面的，然后他站在菱形那边的。
他站到这边之后，后边都没有人跟他。
Highlight reels? Oh yeah, hell yeah.
人都跟着跑那边去了。你让站两边的人固定位置，不要。
对，就固定好啊，就把位置固定好，两边人固定好位置啊。
说清楚。
哎呀。 T 带着跑了是吧
Kinda wants you to move there.
他有个技能是流星，是扇形。
I don't know if I can move there, but I could visit.
叠4层也可以，但是就是不能太多。
Trying to convince Jerome to play Titan Reforge. He played Titan Reforge when it came out, and I think he tried to get the Chinese players to do a level 1 Hogger raid, and they said they didn't join him, and someone explained to him that that's inefficient and they didn't want to do that. And then that's the last I heard of Jerome playing on Titan Reforge.
这没事，你没事的，你到最后如果死人了，近战过来帮分摊一下都没问题。
But that was back in like November of last year.
你就这样打战。
Jerome was for sure on Titan Reforge for at least a little bit.
所有人啊，所有就菱形后面所有人啊，自己站好位置，不要动啊，不要跟着 T 跑，就在这扇形面积这边。
Alright, could you repeat where I was supposed to be? I'm in group 2, so I think that's behind Diamond.
No, you're on the other side.
So I should be behind Circle.
Yeah. Group 4-5
okay.
is behind Diamond.
And, like, even if the boss is facing me, I should still attack and be there and, like, parry the boss?
Yeah, because you have to soak. It's a frontal soak, right?
Yep. Frontal soak. I'm not sure if they were, like, worried about the... Does this boss parry?
No, it was just the tank. The tank stood together with the other tank. He said he forgot in the text chat.
Oh, so, yeah. Okay. So it wasn't the Lawai's fault. Okay. Even though I did it wrong, it wasn't my fault. We wiped.
Yes,
Got it.
I saw you tried to move behind the boss.
Yeah, I was trying to not parry ace the boss. Okay.
不要动啊，固定好位置就不要动了啊。
Ice Coffee asks, are you wiping? We wiped, what, twice on Kalecgos, and we've wiped once on Brutallus so far? Two times in Zul'Aman. No, we wiped twice on Lynx, once on Dragonhawk, 3 times in Zul'Aman. Is this raid too hard? I think it's at least 90% chance they nerf something in this raid, in one of these 2 raids.
分位置，等会儿中奖乱跑传人了。
分位置行吗？来，那个5队的小白，你站在我现在这个位置。
Alright, discussing strategy. We stay with Circle.
如果灭团了以后，你也站这边，别动啊！你站着，往这边位置，往这边来一点，往近点靠一点。啊，小白站我这个位置啊。然后这个慢慢来走开。
Alright, so I think the simplest thing we could do is like, we'll set our focus to this guy. Does that make sense? Oh, we could make our target. I know how to do this. This is what we should do. New
兔子你过来
TOT
过来到这个位置啊，然后 T 站在前面啊 ，T 站前面，然后这边
TOT
这个位置孤九过来
cast at target of target
然后这个位置
tricks of the trade
土豆你过来土豆
Alright, so we're gonna change our tricks of the trade keybind for now. So this is just always gonna do the target of target. And I'm gonna wait to press it until right after a tank swap. And I'm just not gonna press it any other time. So it's gonna be a personal DPS loss because I'm not pressing it as frequently as I could, but I'm gonna be pressing it in a way that helps the tank swaps be correct. Or like once the swap occurs, helps lock it onto the new tank.
然后这边的人，这个圣手你站我星星位置。这边，这边奶萨你过来，奶萨到星星位置来，奶萨到星星位置，然后第2排那个谁，华卫你站我现在这个位置啊，他已经上去了，操，真会玩。然后那个影洛你过来，然后一只站到后面，一只烟一只杯酒站到后面，好吧？ 就这样了，差不多。音波，你站在这个位置。音波，你站在我现在这个位置。然后我站在你后面啊。行了，就这样，好吧？位置站定了啊。
Was anyone taking burn damage? Is that a thing? Let me
中
see.
间不要站人，然后
Damage taken by spell
跑的人绕一下
burn.
啊，跑点让人绕一下。
Yeah, burn is definitely a thing, but it didn't do much. Barely did anything compared to the other abilities.
你去开呗。
Okay.
对，误导 DKD 开怪。
So we go with circle.
啊 ，DKD 不要动，就这样，就这样，你不要带，你不要带，因为我现在扇形不在你那个正面了，不在那个正面。
Never mind. My tricks of trade macro isn't working right. Target of target must not be the right syntax.
点燃出去，跑点燃出去绕一下。冰箱。
Oh, he's flattened.
嘲讽一下，把那个气战负起来，1杠1战负起来，给他刷一个耐力，给他刷个王者，好，等3层换 T， 就直接朝着等3层换。
好的，传染3、4个。
哎呦，来，加下去，别，你们别靠近，别靠近。来，给他们刷下去，能刷起来，血能刷起来。
Lock off the burn.
刷，把点燃刷起来。嘲讽。你别进来了，你身上还有呢。你别进了，等一下，别着急，就在后面打不到就打不到了。
There, tricks to trade our guy.
你主刷点燃小白。
来，把点燃刷起来。哎呀，
哪两边那队是两边流星啊？
应该不是。
If we take another hit of that, we're dead. I'm gonna move over here for now.
他喜欢把那个尾巴对着那边，我分的是
I cannot survive another hit of that.
他喜欢背对的后面的。
Now we're gonna be okay if we go back here.
没有必要这样一头一尾，主要是就是把那个流星的距离让开就可以了。
Oh, wait. A bunch of people are dead. So we don't have enough people to soak, so it's gonna keep killing more people. I think maybe they need more melees to soak it. There's still a lot of melees over there. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong position, but like, I'm helping soak the meteor slashes. Yeah, okay, the raid leader might have just called for the melees to move here. Maybe that's what happened, because they all moved together. Wait, and then they're moving back? I cannot live another one. It switched to the paladin. That's good. Paladin's dead. Okay, that was way better than the first time. I think if we just have the melees like actually soak instead of standing behind, I think it's GG. Chance of raid nerf over 95%. Over 95%. Yeah. Think we need Sunwell nerfs? I think so too. Yeah.
这样吧，我就分到你喜欢的背后吧。
Ice Coffee says, is it possible the raid goes to shit? I've never seen you struggle in a Titan raid.
平一个90度到 T 的背后啊。
那个位置我主要怕上半场吃到流星。
我知道，我明白你的意思。
I mean, we'll see. I mean, I parried a bunch. This is the parry announcement. How many times you parried the boss?
跌到4人压力大呀。
I mean, this boss, I'm pretty sure, does not parry haste. I actually wrote the guide for this on Wowhead. Let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that it doesn't parry haste.
来，都重新分一下吧。那替你不要太往后啊，替你不要太往后。
By Simonize.
怕麻烦，你从头到尾跟他详细的讲清楚。
重点燃这个兄弟，我告诉你啊，就是说大家也都看
好，那替
听我说，
大饼，你先等一下，大饼替你就站这边，别动了，啊，你就站现在星星位置别动了。
Wow, that's such a great graphic I made. That's awesome.
分到你背后去啊。来这边，我现在星星位置啊。
What's the next mention of parry? Does not have a parry haste mechanic.
来过来。 起来了就过来啊，等他一下。
Excellent. Yep. Alright, so we're just helping soak. Brutallus does not parry haste according to Wowhead's Simonize guide. Yeah, true.
不难，主要有的人也不是，他光顾打 DPS 的，他没在意自己点燃。
不是在不在意自己点燃，在意自己点燃也不能创3、4个人呢。刚才他妈第一个。
Alright, so we messed up the syntax on this Tricks of the Trade macro.
来，救起来没有？
Cast at target of target. Let me Google this. How do I make a macro that casts a spell targeting the target of my current target in midnight?
奶萨站我这边来
Target. There's no of. Alright, that should work.
先往大树刷一下，一个一个给你们分吧。哎呀，不是，主要都有自己的习惯，知道吧？
你当团长，
Fishy feast. Let's go.
那你说替我刚才分好了之后，把又拉到一头一尾，我怎么说呢？就他也没错啊，对不对？
No, I don't want to actually change my target to this unit. I just want to cast a spell on this unit.
别闹了啊！
The target of Brutallus. So the target of my current target. That's what I want to be hitting with my Tricks of the Trade. And I want to hit my Tricks of the Trade right after each tank swap occurs. That's how I want to do it. So if I have a target of target macro, then I don't need to manually change my focus target every time it shifts.
然后这后面，哎，这位置实在太小了，真的，我不太喜欢这个位置。来，再往前靠一点吧，都往前靠一点。
Damn, let's look at that Wowhead guide again. That was a sick-looking Wowhead guide.
萨满到这边来，萨满到现在这个位置。
Two primary tanks will taunt back and forth to avoid more than 3 stacks of Meteor Smash. The third optional tank will taunt whenever a primary tank receives the Stomp debuff to reduce the chance of a primary tank's death. I remember when I tanked this on my Paladin in TBC Classic, that was my role. They didn't trust me enough to be a primary tank, but I was the guy who taunted whenever Stomp went out.
你们3个猎人看着站吧，就往后站，慢慢往后站。伸手，你往前站一点，你往前站一点，伸手。 站到我现在，对，要给后面留点位置，要给后面留点位置。然后这边来，那你再到这边来。奶萨过来，奶萨到现在星星位置，要给后面。
5 a.m. says Pagani. Well, we are running late. It's 10 hours of streaming so far. It's 10 p.m. my time, but it's fucking Sunwell day. Okay, I'm stoked. We had a mid-stream small meal, so I have some calories in my belly. You know, we're doing okay. This flask is gonna need to get refreshed.
I can't believe that person went to bed and woke up at 5 a.m. and didn't stay up to 5 a.m.
如果是左边位置的重点，往左边跑，看见没有？往星星的方向跑，跑出一点距离就够了，让治疗帮你抬血，不要跑太远。 然后右边的往这边跑，然后往后方跑，往后方星星这个位置跑。
Have you ever fallen asleep mid raid? No.
尤其是3队的，3队那边就是 3队那边就站的比较密集，他后面没地方。
This could be a tough raid. I mean, at the rate we're going, multiple wipes per boss.
左边这几个人，奶萨和那个。
We might be here a while.
奶萨和那个画卫还有影洛，你们站在左边排好。
Old man Simon just telling his nursing home buddies how he tanked Brutallus.
就这样了。
Back in my day, I remember when I had Bulwark of Azzinoth and I used it to tank Brutallus and Sunwell. She's telling you how to run out if you get burned? Yeah, the way I run out if I get burned is I press Cloak of Shadows. That's it. Cloak of Shadows, GG. I wonder if this is being live logged. Because I could grab a spell ID for burn and cook up a weak aura real quick to make it easier to see if I have burn.
不是，就是这个东西就是谁都不用动后面，谁也不用专业奶就是奶这个点燃。
对啊，你四五队你往右边跑嘛，然后那你看好来这边说清楚啊，来看好4、5队这边，如果是左边的人中，往这边走，往这边往左走一点，然后往后面跑。
I suspect the
不要出奶的范围，然后如果
it might be different. Ooh, it looks like it's not being logged, or at least not live logged. All bosses. Do we have any logged Brutallus kills? Actually, you know what? We don't even need our own kill. We could just look at literally anyone's kill of Brutallus, which certainly is up here.
对啊，然后我们这边有萨满和那个奶骑啊，5个奶呢还不够啊。 这刷不过来，该死了。
Oh, here, never mind. We're pulling the boss. Fuck it.
来，恶斗去开怪，开给大饼误导。大饼你跑，你往哪跑啊？大饼。
带位置，带位置。
哦，带位置，你带。你站我站你后面，那你站进来，你站进来一点，别太那个。
Oh, he's dead.
来嘲讽一下，来战回一下。 来那边吃到3层再换啊，吃到3层再换 T 啊。等个电塔啊，3层后等个电塔再换。
My cooldowns are kind of like out of alignment.
你把利润屏障打好，那个不行给盾，来把这个把那个。 戒律战俘起来，把戒律先战俘起来，然后音波你把那个荔枝战俘起来。来，音波你往左边动一点啊，别往后边动一
Moves
点。
out for burn. That's good.
别出治疗范围，来治疗给他刷一下，治疗给音波刷一下啊。小白怎么掉血啊？小白
3 stacks of meteor, so it should switch to the other side. There, perfect. Wow. Okay, we're kind of doing it. That guy got burned. You gonna spread burn to the other people? No. That's good. Alright, it seems like the tricks of trade. I'm not really lining it up the way I imagined it, but I'm still always just casting it on the current tanks, so that's good.
能打的啊，来把那个。 气的血抬好啊！这流星猛击是怎么死的？音波后面是没人给抬血了吗？不是。来把中点燃的血抬一抬啊！那开法勺啊！前面加的太猛了。
3 stacks meteor slash. I'm trusting they're sending it back. Yep, to the other tank. Perfect. Dominize 2, cloaking. I think he just tried to burn me. I was just like, F that. Cloak of Shadows.
一杠一耐力。烧了吗？墨痕
2
在不
dead,
在？
3
一杠一耐
dead
力烧一
now.
下。
Oh, that's a tank down. It's maybe cooked. No, we're okay. We're okay. Never mind. We only have 1 druid alive. We might not be able to battle res the other tank if there's only 1 druid up.
不对啊，对。哦对。
Is there any backup? I mean, if there's no backup tank, then it is totally cooked.
方块是谁啊？一杯酒一支烟，你怎么不动啊？你就在中间点燃了不动啊？往左边走，你在左边往左边走嘛。
就我这一下2个就连了，我下不过他呀。
你这边我不喊你去，喊你把那个墨痕战负起来了吗？你们俩一起团呀。
他已经站起来了呀。
重点，你们
Wait,
俩烧
the
不动
tank
啊
was just
怎么可能啊
spinning. The one tank was spinning the boss and just taking many stacks of meteor themselves. Okay.
不是，我知道英博为什么没战负你，他身上中点燃了，就是他一开始没战负，然后后来就直接中点燃了。
Alright, so I'm kind of standing not where all the other melees are. Because I figured it'd be good to help soak the meteor slash. I don't know if they have any problem with that. I keep getting reported for having the most parries, but this boss doesn't parry haste, so it's not like that's hurting the tank. Maybe I should just stand with all the other melees instead of trying to be a special boy. I think this time I'll just stand with all the other melees. Resurrected. Let's translate that party chat. What are they saying? During the first Stomp and Meteor combo, I forgot to use something. My fault. We should stack together to DPS if someone gets Ignite. TL. Okay, well, whatever.
就行了，尽量的远就行了啊。还是有点累的。来，都过来把 buff 刷好，把鱼吃掉，把 buff 刷好，然后把那个。
你真的不要怕麻烦，一次性都跟他讲清楚。
Burn Uyghur in Discord DM. I don't know if the burn debuff we're getting here is the same spell ID as like Burning Crusade burn. Hang on. That's what I was trying to figure out. Trying to find like any logged kill here. Daria, fresh, season discovery, vanilla. Where do I find, like, the rankings? View more character level rankings. Dummy Dome. Mythic Season 2. This looks like retail stuff. Progress. Raid zone. Oh, raids. Here we go. Midnight. War within Dragonflight Shadowlands. Battle for Azure. No, it's not showing me that. Raid guides. Archon. Just trying to find, like, anyone else's logged kill of this. Oh, wow. It's the same spell ID? Oh, okay, you got a Titan Warcraft logs link. Okay, perfect. That's what I want. Spell ID for burn 46394. Okay. We just cook up a little bit of weak aura magic. New aura. Actually, group TRR, Sunwell, and Zul'Aman. We just want a basic weak aura like this. Call it Brutallus. Burn. Move it up to this category. Change the trigger to be... Check it again. 46394. 46394. There we go. I am getting whispered something. Let's see what this says. Oh, they're about to pull the boss. Oh, I'm missing a flask. I'm sending this to the chat GPT really quick in case it was important. Missing potion, please restock. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We got some Brutallus butt going on here. Ooh, I think I trickster traded the wrong guy. I'm gonna cancel it so it doesn't... I think I trickster traded right before the tank swap occurred. So if I continued pumping a bunch of threat, it might have switched back to the paladin. So that's why I canceled it, to make sure that did not happen. Four dead people. Why we got 4 dead already? Ooh, we got a 4th meteor slash right here. Will I live a 5th one? If he goes to do it again, cloak him off. Okay, we're fine. We can cloak those off. Something's going wrong. Yeah, I think they're not really getting the 3 slashes swap, 3 slashes swap. And I think it'd be helpful if they just put all the melees like, on the sides helping soak. They're keeping the melees off to the side to, like, not get parries, but also not ever soak Meteor Slash. If he does another slash, I mean, we're cooked. Look at how many people are dead. I was gonna say I was saving my cloak if he does another slash, but he's turned around now, so he's okay. All right, try again. 42%. New Titan Reforge phase, Wizzy Busy, yes, that's correct. We're progging Sunwell. I wish we had mass resurrection scrolls for this raid. That's a thing that exists on this server, but they're like kind of expensive. But gosh, it would be so good. They're only like 60 gold. I mean, can I like get some? I think they can only be used by classes that can normally resurrect, so I couldn't use them. But I could give them to other people in the raid. What are they saying? Alright, let's see what's going on in the raid chat. Melees should stack together. Fine. Okay, I'll go to the rear this time with all the other melees. Not do what I was doing those times. Did the Titan Reforge Warglaves get a nice makeover stat-wise? I don't know. Most of the items that are like many phases away do not have their stats revised yet, or only like partially revised. Sunwell come out before BT and Hydra. Yeah, BT Hydra is the final raid phase on this server, phase 11. This is phase 5. Oh, we're looking for a fish feast to go down. All right, send it again. Phase order is already out. Yeah, the phases are here. Sunwell and Zul'Aman right now. Phase 6, Ulduar. Phase 7, Mag's Lair, Gruul's Lair, and Karazhan. That one, I think that's going to feel like a bit of a slog. That's a lot of raids all at once. Phase 8, Blackwing Lair and Ruins of AQ and Onyxia's Lair. Phase 9, Temple of AQ and Green Dragon World Bosses. Phase 10, Ice Crown and Ruby Sanctum. Phase 11, Hyjal Summit and Black Temple. Alright, we will go behind the boss this time. I mean, I think... This is what I think. I think me being where I've been, helping soak the meteor slashes, I think that's the best thing I can do. But if the people are saying all the melee should stay together, you know, I don't want to be the odd guy out. Like, if that's the strategy that's being dictated and being said, we're just going to follow it. And see what happens.
这边是谁啊？我现在的星星这个位置是谁啊？
It's fine, Simon. Just use the melee.
站好了。
Don't help soak.
这边
You'll be fine.
Roger that. Okay, won't help soak anymore.
再来一个人，是谁啊？你呀，阿斗，那阿斗就站这边吧。
哎呀，这玩意儿自己看着站，大家先隔点。
不，别了！我的天哪，这都站位的问题。
They should have bid out that bear. Yeah, I don't know. They just rolled for it.
两个 T 别动了啊！
先别开，就这暗幕，他俩站的他妈的这之间那3码距离。
Bear's probably expired. No, they bid out all the Zul'Aman loot already. Yeah, the bear got rolled for. Zul'Aman loot. The rest of it got auctioned.
来，把 T 的血刷好，太好。
Why is everyone yelling all of a sudden? I just turned the Chinese comms back on, which is... Look, that's just how it is.
是不是跑太远了？能不能加到你啊？
加不到那个地方。
对啊，加不到你往回来一点，不用跑那么远啊，就在治疗范围之内啊。现在能加到吗？
我是奶七，我加不到。
No, I don't think this sounds angry to me.
能加到了吗？
现在
好，可以了，就这样。 来，姑姑来，往右边动一点，他这边最后没人。对，往这边动一点，行了，就这样，撸吧，站撸。大脸猫怎么死的？来，那个龙爷出去，往后跑，往后，然后往你左边跑，往你右边跑，往那边跑，不要往星星这边过来。我的天！ 你往那边另外一边跑，到最后跑，往最后跑。
Alright, now we like barely, we don't really even have to think about anything at this point. We don't even have to look at our meteor slash stacks.
"没了就回来啊，龙爷。人都没了。 不要往有人那个地方。
Yeah, this attempt seems good so far.
你们俩别挨一块儿。来，姑姑他们都中了，那边刷好，那边刷好。
Big tank and spank fight. It's more than that. I mean, if that's all it was, we probably wouldn't have wiped like 3 or 4 times already. You have to coordinate a tank swap, and you have to have people positioned correctly to soak a particular ability that if you don't have enough people soaking it, it's just gonna kill people.
近战往上方跑，近战下重点要往上面跑，不要往下面3队这边来。3队这边位置不多，他要往左边跑的。
Yeah, very high raw damage numbers, that's for sure. Wait, I tricks or traded the... I hit my targeted target tricks as a trade macro right when it turned to burn this guy. And I tricks or traded the damage dealer because of that. He does actually change target when he burns, and I happened to press it right as he changed target to do a burn. Burgriz, hello. Luckily, the tanks have such a massive threat lead that didn't matter. So, we're good. It's a gamer move? No, I mean, that was... I should not be misdirecting threat into a damage dealer. It just happened to be that, like, it didn't actually end up mattering. Uh-oh, we have 6 dead. I mean, it's our best attempt so far. We might be able to hang on to it. But the problem is, as you lose people, you have fewer people to soak the ability, so the ability, the Meteor Slash ability becomes more lethal. And it kind of snowballs into even more players dying. We're at 5 minutes 54 seconds. Hasn't enraged yet. There's the Berserker Rage 6 minutes. That's unlucky. Well, I mean, if those people didn't die, we would have hit the... we would have killed it.
近战你们中点燃了，往大树那边去跑啊，不要往3队这边跑，好吧？
I don't think I can be rezzed here. I think I have to run back.
可操作的空间。来，看见没有？星星这边往这个方向跑，近战中的话啊，往这个方向跑，好吧？也能那边4、5队那边也有 T 能加到你们的啊。
我想问一下呢，就是中点燃的人了，然后你一直在给他加，但是他还是死。
他没跑出流星范围，他就死了。
不是他那个中了点燃，他不是几秒就没了。
You tell them to pump more in Chinese. No, it's not even that. They need to just stop having like random deaths.
都跑到哪了？你看他死的。 他都在这儿呢，我一直给他刷，但是他还是死了，我都没赚。
你看他中间吃了流星了。
他流星和点燃一起吃了，就这么死的，我就告诉你。
他吃了流星了。
大脸猫，他重点燃不是说传不传染的问题，你重点燃不动位置，
你要跑开流行范围，正常应该是这样子的，就是
那位置肯定传染不了。
正常应该是这样子。你看，现在你们就躺在这场里面慢慢拉，然后看一下星星位置啊。你看
I'm doing my best.
如果是正常的位置是在这个位置
Miru is going to be a blast.
现在中点燃。
I mean, right now, the calculation going through my head is like, are we even going to be able to finish this raid before I fall asleep?
绕到这个后面来，然后到5队的后面来，然后5队的可以帮忙加的，然后等到那个嘲讽，如果是这边菱形嘲讽之后，中流星中点燃的就要往回跑，再跑回一点，不能吃到流星，知道吧？
Normally, I go to bed around midnight my time, and it's currently 10:30 p.m. my time.
会死的。哪能吃到5层呢？流星只吃3层呀，只吃3层流星，怎么会吃到5层的呢？对不对？
只能吃3层。
我刚才不知道吃了几层，反正一下秒我25000。
你吃了5层，就画墨那个是不是？
对。
你看，我就是看到你吃了5层，你就被秒死。
那我中了层数多以后，我让开是不是？
对呀，你这边为什么会
lunch break soon? There might be another mid-raid lunch break.
你跳，我刚刚说位置很好的时候。
Oh no! What are they saying, Hitchens?
我本来就在这个位置站着嘛，对。
听我说，团长，听我说。 你们远程的分完位置之后，站在 T 的后面，站在 T 的后面，不要跑到这个 T 那边，又跑到那个 T 那边，那指定会吃多，知道？
不能跑，不能动啊！位置固定以后不能动。
It's too difficult. It still needs to be nerfed. There are 2 possibilities. One is that he still has the Met Meteor debuff. The other is that you simply can't heal him through it. That's really rough. WTF, I understand now. Move farther away. 5 stacks. If you were late and got to 5 stacks, that means your position was wrong. Yeah, I think it should swap every 3 stacks.
我知道那边是有火墙挡着了，对吧？
不是，那边有一个空气墙，它不是火墙。
对啊，就是后面不是火墙吗？火墙给挡着了，跑不过来。你要往这边走一点。 这边过不来，要走这边。
啊，对，你刚才跑那个地方我过不来，我只能绕一下。
我看着他很急的过不来，所以。
I think the main improvement we could make to this raid is having Scroll of Mass Resurrection.
主要是进站别往下面跑，进站往大树那边跑，往大树那边跑。进站往大树那边跑，3队这边没有什么可操作的地方。我在，比方说，你看我在往左边跑，你们正好一起下来的时候。 左边这边就没地方跑了，3队，知道吧？
Or just having it nerfed. Yeah, we could also have the raid be nerfed, and then it would be better. That could happen too.
你整体往前挪一点，撵不到 BOSS 没关系的，不要站那么靠后。
站到那个就箱子那边就引到 BOSS 了。
Do you have to learn that somewhere or just get scrolls? I think you just buy the scrolls on the auction house, Hitchens. So like someone could like portal to the town, buy them on the auction house, and get summoned back, and then we'd have res scrolls. But they can only be used by classes that can normally res, right? So like Druid, Priest, Paladin, Shaman can use them. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I bet if you search Resurrection on the auction house, you'd find them. Alright, food buff acquired. Deadly poison here.
刚才问题不大了啊。往大树那个位置跑，那边5队也是有治疗的，看好他们那个。
Xerax says, "Would you rather have a nice vacation to Santorini or Glaves?" Well, I don't know where Santorini is, but a nice vacation or an item in a video game, I'm picking the vacation.
合计到时间了，有没有需要买合计的？赶紧买。
This guy's in Iron Forge. Wait, did he go buy the scrolls? The hunter?
对啊，又把胖子温死了一遍啊！来，拉人拉人。
到时候血量变他妈2000了就好打了。
不是血量对，一个血
Hitchens
量，
is
还有一个就是他
Hearthstoning.
点燃那个
I'm
伤害身
resummoning
上肯定要
Hitchens.
往下降的，要不然跑不过的人太多了。一会儿你看
Okay,
4
it's
号，
not
马上
letting me.
4号那个点燃更跑不过人更多，你看到没？
There we go. Okay.
来，T 都站好位置 ，T 站好位置。
What's the scroll name? I'm not sure exactly. I've just assumed like search resurrection and you'll find it. Scroll of mass resurrection, something like that. Just keep it short. Keep it resurrection and see if you find something. I don't know if anyone else knows the name of the scrolls. Tell it to Hitchens.
手上都拿个糖。
How long ago did this come out? I think the mass res scroll came out in phase 2.
一共我们5个奶，应该按道理应该是不。
Or maybe you mean this entire server, Titan Reforge. Or no, you mean this particular raid. Wait, they're pulling the boss. Wait, you better accept that summon, Hitchens. They canceled it? They canceled the timer?
拉到了，显示拉到了。
Canceled the timer, it's okay. False alarm.
暗木人呢？暗木。暗木人呢？暗木拉到了呀。哎，不会吧？他没说。
买合计了吧？合计。
下线了没下线啊？来了来了来了来了。
You got them? Were you able to find them?
准备倒数，倒数来，倒数开挂。来人，所有人位置站好。
Oh, they pulled early? Okay. Well, we're in, I guess.
就这样吧，就这样吧。来，开用了啊！
Need a mailbox mount. Okay.
近战重点燃。
左边来点。
近战重点燃啊！近战重点燃，一定要往大树那边跑啊！别往山队这边跑。
I do not have a... Oh, can I use Moly on a non-engineer character? I might be able to, actually. They made some of the other engineering items function that way. I cannot, no.
Huh? 土豆冰箱，土豆。
2杠5萨满，我准备
I died.
点燃了，T中点燃了2杠5萨满。
可以冰箱啊。
他也不动呀，站那里不动，冰箱也不冰箱。
来，把它上不起来，上不起来。
Demon mode again. Love it. Okay. Oh, another guy's dead. It's not good.
站桩了，没办法。我这边都吃了3层了，怎么回事啊？两边。
This is how you just start bleeding out. The soaks become more and more difficult, more and more dangerous every time someone dies.
大脸猫跑下点燃，出去出去。来，你走后面，你大脸猫。墨痕啊。来，墨痕准备走了，你别站那边了，准备要吃流星了这边。来走，别吃流星，大脸猫别回来。
4 people dead. 4 people dead at 54%. No good. Five people dead. Gosh, gosh, I'm having flashbacks to my Naxxramas launch day raid.
来3层了，这个践踏准备换踢了啊。
Ooh, this exposed is gonna drop. Timed that poorly. Right. Demon mode again.
你走你的，哎呦，会传到我。战斧 DPS 起来啊！
战斧那个逃学威龙，那个土豆都不要战斧的，都不动他战斧他干嘛呀？
The one thing that really hurt the Naxxramas raid was Thaddeus. Thaddeus was really hard to beat the enrage timer because it was so very impactful if a single player died. It had this like snowball effect of like, because it meant other people didn't get buffed as much, so you weren't just losing the one person's damage, you were losing like, you know, 5% damage off the whole raid and the individual's damage.
正常这么打是能过的，是因为不能导成。
对啊，这个 DPS 又不够了呀。
现在 DPS 是够的。
And it's, you know, there's a similar like snowballing effect here. If one person dies, it then becomes that much more difficult to do the soak, and the soak becomes more dangerous, and as more and more people die, the soak is more and more dangerous and just kills more, you know, it's a snowballing effect.
够的，这一下倒了4个人还打够了。
他不会跑点燃呀，这不是其他的问题了呀，就是不会跑点燃。
那他不会罚款呐，他不会跑他大房陪他演呐。
不是，他法师他自己冰箱呀。
Alright, now people are upset on the voice comms.
我的妈呀，动都不带动的，那能过吗？
不要叫，不要叫，阿斗不要叫。
20%. We're not beating the enrage timer even at this rate. 20%, and we have 30 seconds left. I mean, even if we live for 30 more seconds, we don't kill it and it enrages. Yeah, pull it over here. Good. Wipe was called. Let's look at damage taken by spell. Oh, wow. We had way more burn damage that time. We had other attempts where burn was extremely minimal. People not moving. So 1.38, 743. .08. Okay, actually most of the attempts. Yeah, okay, this is literally only the first attempt somehow had miraculously low burn damage. How is that? When we had 775,000 worth of melee on that attempt and only 30k worth of burn. Here we have double the melee damage taken and like 20x the burn damage. That's crazy. 30, yeah, so 20x the burn damage. What happened on this first attempt where we got almost nothing? Did we just like RNG resist a bunch of burns? Oh, let's go! Mass resurrection scroll.
不是你得让他动他呀，他死的早
土豆你在不在？土豆，来别急，大家别急，不要急，不要带。
Mailbox deployed. Do we have any mail?
昨天就说了
No.
昨天在群里也说了，大家肯定是旋转木马都有人，你咋办呢？那土豆来说一下，在不在？你在干嘛？
We're gonna run out of speed potions pretty soon here.
你重点啊，你不动。
I brought what I thought was enough.
也没反应。
你重点是自己不知道吗
I was wrong. Let's see what raid chat is saying.
关键你就是不知道。
我喊你了呀，我也喊了。对啊。
应该说你法师有冰箱、双冰箱，应该保命最好。
我还说，我说土豆你。
来
Repair mount, need to repair. We get repair our equipment. Yeah, let me just do that right now.
来，你让大家都回去买点爆发药水，行不行？咱们别他妈真演了，可能一个爆发药水就够了，大家行不行？
Colloquial, somewhat rude remark, meaning, do you even know how to play, or do you know what you're doing? After the 5th wipe, the 6 wipes on Brutallus. I don't think we wiped this many times. I think some of these are false starts. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Yeah, those are false starts. So we had 1, 2, 3 attempts to get Kalecgos. Got him 3rd try. All of these Brutallus pulls are actual pulls, though.
对不对 ？DPS 是不可能不够的。
班长，我说一下，马上就吃饭了，到12点怎么办呢？
先把这个打完。
Can you speak or understand Chinese, or just here for the vibe? Just here for the vibes. I have no idea what's actually being said. I'm just vibe checking the comms. Like, we could tell as the attempt was falling apart on the previous attempt that, you know, just based on the vibe of the comms, it seemed like people were mad. Starting this next attempt, 500 gold fine if you fail mechanics. Alright, I'm just standing behind the boss and literally not doing mechanics. Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be my plan. Bang of Kalecgos? Yeah, I'll go for that. Crit haste offhand. A little bit more DPS than what I've currently got. For absolutely minimum bid. Not moving away with the fire debuff. Yeah. Yep, I understand that. Would be a problem.
在群里说了吧，这肯定有人要搞的。
100. So far, loot-wise, this has been a great raid for me. I've gotten 2 of the items I want for almost nothing. Cloak of Fiends for 300. Dagger for 100. Gosh, does this look cool? I don't have the thing to enchant it right now, so we're definitely not using it right now. But the question is, does Fang of... I think that does look cool. Malvoris and Fang. That's kind of cool looking. Stuff is so cheap these days. Earlier phases. I think we're just in a raid that's pretty cheap. Basically. I got messaged something. Hold on. What?
一次500啊。其他不说了，要受不了就直接走啊。
To say.
我飞人，好吧。
Eat the fish. 继续。Tell them thank you.
这已经跟会打不会打没关系了，这不光是态度问题啊！你这不会打可以教，你自己这啥都不动弹，你这咋教你嘛？我上你号呗。
来，都站好位，都站好位，buff都刷齐了吗？都站好位，把位置站好，站定别动，我再看一下你们站位。都记得吧？都自己站哪都记得吧？
Gave all the casters 30 gold wild mojo pot. I don't even know what that means, but I assume it means they're gonna do way more damage. Like 5% more damage. And they're not gonna screw up the mechanic. That's really the important thing. If they, you know, they need to, the burn thing.
这边，然后中间这边这谁啊？盗贼我说。
They won't use it? Wait. Wizzy might have a point. You gave them all these expensive potions. Do you think they're gonna use them, or they're gonna take them to the auction house and sell them for 30 gold after the raid? They will sell them for 30 gold. Damn, bro. Easy gold.
只要不卡视野就行了，你别卡住大树的视野，这个是有点难受。
Alright, I'm hitting all my cooldowns on time, except for speed potion. I'm selling those on the auction house after the raid.
换 T 了啊，换 T 了，当前 T 挂好3花啊，给盾也套一套。
那个猎人加不到你了，兄弟，影子猎人加不到你了。
那个话位，可以去看这边。
How'd you link up with these Chinese cats in WoW? You mean like this particular raid, or like Chinese WoW in general?
他们开消散。
This particular raid, I just like looked in the looking for group finder and I'm like, yo, I'm a foreigner, but I know what I'm doing. Can I join your raid? I can't understand the voice comms. And then we got invited. That's basically the message that I send to all of the raid leaders of like, I'm a foreigner. I can't understand your voice comms, but I know what I'm doing. Can I join your raid? That's basically it. And usually we get invited. Titan Reforge WoW in general, how did I do this? Well, I heard about it coming out, and some of my friends who are Chinese reached out to me and were like, Simon, do you want to play this? And I'm like, fuck yes, I want to play this. And they helped me set up an account. God damn it, why are there 5 people dead already? I was really hoping this was going to be the one. There are now 6 people dead. It's cooked. This was not the one. Dude, I'm a DPS machine. Of course I'm dominating the meter, dude. Every time. I mean, literally DPS machine. I have like 30 APM. Like a click every other second. Like it's not like what I'm doing is like super hard. I specifically picked the easy build. But the advantage of the easy build is even when you're 3 hours into the raid that you only expected to take 90 minutes and you're mad and you're frustrated and you're tired, you can still play the easy build very effectively. Wait, did they battle res some of these folks? Yeah, there's only 4 dead now. Wait, no. There's 5 dead, but some of the players are different, so they definitely battle res. Okay, just cloak the burn instantaneously. Fuck your burn. That shit's over instantly because I say so. Oh, tank down. Tank down, boys. This raid is cooked, yo. The question is, how long does this raid go on for? Do they, I've never ever seen a Chinese raid leader just say, call the raid, it's canceled. Like, I've never ever seen that happen.
个奶青吗？
They go until it's done? Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
来，最后一把，最后一把，打不完我们散了。吃饭。别释放，现在别释放，等 BOSS 消失再释放，有 buff 的。
Alt Z, mass res. You mean remove UI? So what do you mean by Alt Z?
最后一把，继续打。
Oh shit! Look at it! Look at boom! Huge! I don't have a good camera angle on it. Really? Should have done the camera angle like this. And the golden pillar would overlap the tree, and Brutallus would be in the background.
种流星啊！种流星你要干嘛？种流星你原地待着就行了呀。你要种点燃，再听我说一下的呀。种点燃之后不能吃流星，你就跑开。种了点燃之后往后面跑，你后面距离，尤其是5队，你后面这么。
Titan Reformed in Sunwell phase? Cool. Yeah, it's Sunwell time.
行，绝版分子。
You'll get it next wipe? What do you mean next wipe? We're not wiping any. How can there be a next wipe? And what are we even gonna get while wiping?
跑到这个位置就可以不动了。然后那个小白和墨痕还有大兔子，所有治疗的都在我视野里面。
Where's my fish buff? Dude, I'm getting a second wind, okay? I'm excited again. We've died to Brutallus 7 times. 7 wipes. We're about to make Brutallus attempt number 8.
对，我一直加，我刚才。
我也是一直加的。
我跟你讲，
我刚才
这奶能加起来的，我们当时都。
Let me gamble what little I have. Bet. Let's do it.
我跟你说
Prediction.
刚才我自己我
Start prediction. Will they defeat Brutallus next try? Question mark. Yes or no? I'm gonna put only 2 minutes on the prediction, okay? So if you want to get your points in on the prediction, get them in. Starting now. Prediction should be up. Get your channel points. Are we defeating Brutallus next try? That's the question at hand. Do we even have any more fish feasts in this raid? Is that guy gonna run into the boss and ninja pull it? He's running around a lot. Who knows?
不可能一下跳2万多血吧？
我跟你讲，最后我给你看一下。
Water elementals are out. That guy is offline. Ooh, we have our first casualty of the raid. He decided he does not want to do an 8th attempt of Brutallus.
有1万，我没有，那个没有。但是他最后一跳13000，跳了13000，然后960，940，14000。
治疗听我说，治疗你们加血的时候，比如小德和那牧师，你们身上debuff要给那个人，知道吗？点燃的时候，他会持续的长血。
Alright, about 45 seconds left on the prediction. Will they defeat Brutallus next try? If the raid disbands and we don't make a next attempt, I will delete and return points. We have to actually make an attempt for this prediction to be valid. Hitchens believing with all of his channel points predicted 1. Oh my god, Permagrin's believing 2. Dracula's believing.
确实14000加不起来的那口，我死了那次就14000。
那我菜，最后那下我加不起来，我都用。
奶德加不起来的，最后那口奶德加不起来。
Oh, the fish is here. Okay, fish time.
那个盾和那什么和恢复啊，那些玩意都吸收伤害的，知道吗？一定要有。
Alright, lots of believers in chat. The prediction is closing up right about now.
战士是不是走了？
They arguing hard? Yeah, I have no idea what they're saying. That's fine though.
刚刚走了，战士走了。
Before someone left.
打一把吧，打一把不行，吃完饭，然后我们再。
Arguing about the healing, it's hard. The last 10 seconds, yeah. I'm sure that's true. I'm just gonna cast some more mutilates. Next time when we do another attempt, yeah, I'm just gonna cast more mutilates and it'll be fine.
所以我就想不通的，为什么就是人家4个治疗能奶过的？
打法不对，人家4个治疗是有一个哪个是专门刷这个。
不是我说个建议，如果用这个团队，
我知道他们专门
别不是
No battle shout. Oh.
让他自己到后面。
I think battle shout is the same as blessing of might in this version.
你不是你这样的话，你前面你也是死人，你后面你也是死人嘛。
来，
能救就得救，不然的话。
来听一下，来重新来一下吧。那固定一个奶旗吧，固定一个奶旗。来，这样来那个现在我星星的位置来。
Healers don't like people taking unnecessary burn damage. Yeah, that's legitimate. People should not be taking unnecessary burn damage.
2个奶旗1人1边，你找个接绿木上去，接绿木刷，接绿木有那个苦修，就给它加起来了。
来那个，
你还是得牧师和。
Salute to our fallen comrade who had to sign off and go to work. Do something IRL instead of wiping to Brutallus for an 8th time.
来，这样，来，你菱形站我这边。
He gave his efforts to this raid for many, many hours, and for that, we commend him. Now he's left Azeroth.
来，菱形到这边来，菱形。来，菱形站我这边，别动啊，站我这边别动。然后这个来，兔子站过来，兔子，站我这边。
Jesus, we are on hour 11, Shnipa.
来，这边。
I've been involved in this raid for too long.
要啥？
Chillnova says, surely my Chinese Sunwell Plateau ZA goes well in 30 minutes. Good luck.
He's telling you to go over to the resto shop.
戒指没拍，你们没拍戒指，哦，过期了。来，暗幕站到星星位置，来。
Hang on, I want to know how many people are watching me fail in Sunwell right now.
哦，是不是 YY 声音没声音啊？暗幕站到星星位置，
I
暗
don't
幕
usually stream with a
站到
viewer
星星位
count.
置来，跟我站一个
How
点。
many lads are in here right now?
能
190?
明白吗？
Not too bad.
后面来一个那个。
Not insane though.
超级无敌对，超级红手，然后这边来这边，看一下啊，这边。来小白站我这边，小白过来，小白过来了，小白你站这个，你别动，站好，啊别动啊，然后后面这个，后面来土豆站过来，土豆站到这边来，土豆啊，然后后面这个来那个二斗站到后面。
I think if it hits midnight local time, I just have to call it no matter where we're at. That's another 54 minutes. Otherwise, like tomorrow's stream gets compromised. Still Brutallus? Yeah, let me see.
有点距离的啊，然后所有人中了之后
First Brutallus pull was at 2144.
中点燃，所有人顺着墙边往后面
Last Brutallus pull was at 2252.
然后这边来 ，DKT 你站这边
，It's now what like 2305. So yeah, we've been on this boss for over an hour.
就站我这个点。
First Kalecgos was 2110. Successful Kalecgos was 2133. Yeah, so we only spent like 25 minutes on that boss. We spent over an hour on Brutallus.
圣手站过来，圣手。
It's Nax 2.0, yes.
然后这边，哎，别动，就站这边啊。然后这个奶萨站这边，奶萨站这边啊。然后后面这边大脸猫你过来站。 音波站这边，音波过来到星星，音波回来点到星星啊，然后这边那个画位站过来，画位站过来啊，站过来， 然后后面没有那么大，没有那么大。然后这边影落力过来。
I wonder what
影落站星星
is
这边
taking
过
so
来。
long that's being talked about between each pull.
好了，然后还一只，你就站在这个位置来，站在这个位置。
Like we do kind of keep failing to the
然后
same
所有人
thing. So I guess it's
中了之后
probably just
中了之
like
后往这边跑啊，往星星看着星星的位
talking
置
about
往这
the
样
same
跑。
thing over and
如
over
果是
because it's got to be
如果
frustrating
是
to explain how the mechanic is supposed to work and have people not do it and then re-explain it and then people still don't do it right and re-explain it and they still don't do it right. So like maybe they're just explaining burn like 4 times now before we pull Brutallus again.
那个脸对 DKT 的脸就朝向这样就行了，然后来去个猎人开怪，
we're
不要动
pulling
了，踢的不要动。
开怪了，合计赶紧检
All
查
right,
一下吧啊！
let's fucking go.
来 buff 刷一下。
合计检查一下吧，大哥有没吃的？
Wait, they canceled the pull timer.
就墨痕
God
没吃，
damn
那个
it.
战士不在了。好了啊。
Wait, look.
来
His belly
给
plate.
那个战士啊，
Uh-oh.
战士不在了。
Is this supposed to happen? Oh, someone... Oh, they're not dead. Never mind. That's the offline guy. I was about to say someone's dead already. Because I looked at the raid frame and saw the black square.
那边上面吃不到流星吧？
But no.
那个逃学飞龙往那边去，你不要站在那个位置，往后面去。给你分过位置了吗？
别他妈站我跟前儿，我脖子。
来往，对，行，可以了，你就站那，只要不吃流星就行了，只要不吃流星就行了，你随便站吧。
Fix the trade on the new tank. Perfect.
来，跑出去，跑出去。
Dude, Highland Paladins getting that far ahead of me, okay?
我靠了，右边5层
Oops, that was supposed to be an Envenom, not a Mutilate. Too far. Okay. No one's dead yet.
DKT 接走啊！
New tank, new tricks of the trade. Finally used my Cold Blood. Could have used my Cold Blood way earlier. Tank dead?
那边6层了吗？
Both tanks dead. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Go again. Yep, something... I don't know what was wrong there. Something's wrong. I'm in Dreadlord mode. Why can't I just solo the boss if I get in Dreadlord mode? I mean, look at that.
动一点点，往下面来一点点。
左面还得往左。
And turn around, accept my fate.
这么大个地方，为什么要
Wait,
站
he's not killing me.
中间空出来了已经。
It was about to be a cool screenshot. What killed Tanky? Let's find out.
他那个头调的不对，刚才
Alright.
头对了。
Blood Death Knight tank got double melee'd for a 3.1k overkill. Yeah, I mean, the boss does that sometimes. It double melees, I guess. Melee, 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 Beacon of Light, Divine Storm, Beacon of Light, Ancestral Awakening. Got rezzed by Hitchens. Mass res. That's a big W, Hitchens. That was very smart to go get those Resurrection Scrolls. Although, I would have gotten like 20. I think you said you got, what, like 5? Gonna need more than that. I can bankroll them. I can give you the gold. Time left on summon when I got to Iron Forge. Don't have engineering. Okay.
就行了。这刚才我们都在你们后面。来罚我的，罚我的，我来罚500啊。
We're gonna need another flask.
休息一段，大家先吃个饭来，缓一缓呢。
Alright, we'll wait until the boss actually gets pulled, then we'll reflask. No sense burning it early if there's gonna be 5 minutes of yapping.
打完，不着急。
来，
也没有准。
Hitchens, did you know when Resurrection Scrolls initially got added to the server, they didn't get consumed unless the cast was completed? So people figured that out really quickly, and there were a bunch of people spamming the mass resurrection animation in towns and then canceling it like 3 seconds before completed. Yep, it was just covered in that enormous, like, light beam, light explosion animations from Mass Resurrection, because they were just canceling it so it wasn't consuming their scroll, and then they just do it again. And then they made a change, and they were like, the scroll gets consumed when you initiate the cast, and then the fun was over.
Yo, Simon and Hitchens, I'm gonna start forming my raid, so I hope you guys good luck.
We're gonna need it. Thank you. And good luck in your raid.
They did mention that they're taking a lunch break after the boss or something. So, Hitchens, maybe you want to turn your translator on for a bit, just to confirm that.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long. I don't know if I could stay up through a lunch break plus more.
Yeah.
I might have to bail.
It is first week.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'll see you guys soon.
See you. Thank you for joining us for this raid.
No problem.
那时候老一没有 buff 的时候，好多人就那时候就灭散了嘛。我打野团灭散过。
戒律，人家跑过来的时候，你主刷那个点燃啊。
没事，刚才我告诉你，那个法师为啥不让你跑过来？这个点燃，你中间要隔5码距离，这是传染的。
那个谁没分吗？那个逃学，你站这边来，逃学来，这边有位置。
戳脸上了，我操！
来，逃学，来，你到这边后面这个位置来，啊，往这边来点就行了哈。下雨了，哎呀。
咱们都给打下雨了。
嗯，没有。南宁没下，位置应该是没问题。来，好了吗？好了啊，来倒数了。
Oh, we're pulling. All right, lock in.
来，头往下，好，可以了，就这样。那边吃不到了吧？右边吃到吗？小白，你这边吃到了吗？流星
没吃着，流星。
啊，没吃到就行。来，跑，靠墙先。啊，又传2个，先靠墙跑到后面去，都跑到后面去。出楼，暗木出去。
Damn, that Frost Decay burst with new buffs. Pretty strong.
2层也没事，等他3层的时候，他开那个什么灭了，他能扛住。
他那边没人，主要是。
Tom has raiding until 3 a.m. confirmed.
来，嘲讽了。下面这边嘲讽5层了那边。哦，没消，下面没消。等一下。
Two people are dead.
好，嘲讽过来。
3 people are dead.
怎么会用5层的呢
？4 people are dead. I have burn, I cloak the burn. Too tight for the burn. That's unlucky. Tank is dead.
你们所有人啊，流星，你们的中的流星啊，
Wipe it up. Go again, boys. Go again, go again. Alright, I've burned again. Are they calling the wipe? Okay, I got burned like twice in a row. And couldn't cloak it both times. I cloaked it the first time. And we're dead. Sunwell going great. Yeah, Brutallus is problematic. Tank got globaled again. I mean, I think we lost players. Right, we lost players first. We lost a healing druid, we lost Hitchens, a mage, a healing priest. So we had 2 healers down before the tank died.
我说一句啊，听我说，比如说 DKT 这面流星是必须 DKT 那边的人去吃的，知道吗？不是2个人一起中，流星中了是没有关系的，知道吗？但是就是不能
Damage taken by spell. It's only 218. Hitchens took a lot of damage. Other priests took a lot of damage. One of the mages took a little bit of damage.
别纠结了，最后一把，那个，最后一把能打吗？龙爷，最后一把能打吗？好啊，来，5队的，就是站在右边的那一队的。 站在右边那一队的啊，所有
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna refill my water bottle.
全部跑到 boss 背后
I need to drink some water. Okay, I'll be right back.
像那个术士说的，2个 T， 一头站一个站头，一个站尾，那样也是不行的，距离太远，是2边的治疗是照顾不了的。
They said last pull. Oh, like they're gonna disband the raid if they fail this? Or they're gonna take a lunch break. Anyways, I'll be right back. You guys fill me in on whatever I miss.
跑点燃跑不好，那真的跑点燃跑不好，真的没办法说了，就没办法说，知道吧？这个东西
解散吧。 都传染了多少把了？你罚款吗？你怎么教你能教会他？
我告诉你，就是角度没找好。你们这个角度要是找成90度的话，中间就是空地，知道吗？就是往中间。是空地，
中间是空地啊！中间刚才这边不是空地吗？
那治疗怎么会吃5层呢？你右面的治疗怎么会吃5层呢？
啊，不纠结了，散吧，来，
他就是往左太那啥了吗？所以说就是只能说的是说角度自己找角度。
Oh shit!
你右面的
There we go. Okay, we're good.
吃左面的流星，左面的就不能吃右面。
Haven't had progression rating since
避不开的
Scarlet Enclave.
点燃肯定那个的，避不开。
It's been a while, yeah.
避不开那只能是灭了，那怎么可能避不开呢？
Okay,
我说
let's sit down, let's lock in.
跟他说，你避开所有能打得过的打法。你现在就是点燃跑不好嘛？
你没有这个杆儿，你就开不了团。你这么
Mage wants out.
不是，时不带兵嘛？你管他呢，你就给他罚款，他不交他就退团，就这么简单。我们不能20多个人陪他一个人干呗，对不对？ 那我不知道，我是集合市场来的，我不知道你是你朋友还是咋的，对不对？你认识不认识的？那你该罚呗，你给自己的库敢300、500罚，你不敢给他罚。
Copy all of this.
就不敢给人罚，我靠！刚
才
你罚自己。
刚才法师。
You do it that way, no one will be healing the person taking meteor damage. Forget it. Let's call it. Still awake until dawn. A weary healer with only 34% mana. Offline. Let's not argue about it anymore. Has gone offline. We managed to avoid every strategy that could actually beat this. What's the big deal? Let's just keep going. Spell weave. That's why everyone with Ignite should move to the melee side. How is he getting hit by meteor more than once? I don't know. It's a mystery.
不是不会，他是压根他赌不赌哦，那个火不赌啊，他不赌那跟会不会没关系啊。 他是懒，他就会按着那个虚空之花一剑红。那玩意儿跟会不会没
ChatGPT
关系
hella
啊。
good at Mandarin.
别少，来我来就位小
Maybe
同意打的
thing is
往后打
I don't know
不同意的就
if
我看一下
the
这个
oh
有多少人
wait
打杀多的就直接散了。
that guy is offline. Is this a vote to continue the raid
2号最后一把
or disband the
，2
raid?
号打一把试试看。
Yes to continue.
咋地都打最后一把了，谁他妈
They're blaming people for being one-click weak warrior using plans.
你看可不可以？兄弟们都同意咱这么干。
不是，那就再救一下，救一下。
I mean, I kind of want to go to bed, so I think that's a not ready from me.
不用就位，我直接提，犯错我直接提，好吧？
I think it actually timed out before I pressed anything.
放鱼，
猎人，来放个鱼，来，啊，好烦啊！
提完剩下都会的，然后喊人接着往后。
Do you know Mandarin? No.
来，都拿个糖，把2号先过了2号。哎呀，来，那个。 等一下哦，我来说一下那个。
Oh, asking Blissini. Oh, okay. I didn't follow. So we have a second person offline, so we're starting essentially with 2 people dead. So we're starting the fight, and the snowball is already rolling. You know how I was talking about more and more deaths are like they snowball the fight, and it gets worse and worse. Literally, we're starting the fight and the snowball's already rolling.
往左面跑，你往中间跑的话，容易吃双层那个什么流星的，知道吗？中间这个位置是那什么的。
来，好，都站好了，我们都站到 DKD 身后啊 ，DKD 你自己拉，然后我们看着 DKD 定位，他不动了，我们就稍微动一动啊，如果位置不对就稍微动一动，好吗？就自己灵活一点啊。
I know my favorite word I know in Mandarin is the only word I know is lawai, foreigner. Means foreigner. That's what I'm the lawai in most groups.
点了宝宝刷呗，点了宝宝刷一下呗。来，等战士站定啊，等 DKD 站定啊 ，DKD 站定来开用。
Oops, extra mutilate there. Wasn't supposed to be a mutilate. Whoa.
随时保护去。上面大树的。
Mind shielded it, great.
直接无敌回去打呀。
谁跑出去了？
啊？
Whoa. It's flipping back and forth. Wait, the tank has burn? Is that like really bad? I'm not sure if that's really bad or not. Huh. Melee stack is pretty tight. Like, the burn debuff lasts for an entire minute. And it ramps up in damage. So now, I think this time, now that the boss is facing that tank, and burn on the tank is ramping up in damage, I think this is a high risk for that tank to die. Because they're gonna get stacks of meteors. Oh wait, it's gone. It's gone. Burn's gone. It expired. Okay. Phew. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. Stomp puts burn out on the oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because I never, tanked this boss. Except for the one time where I tanked him on Old Man Simon. I did do that one time. So far, we have only 1 death, 2 offlines. And the 1 death just got battle rezzed, so now we have 0 deaths, basically. Oh, there's another death. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Nothing you can do about that. Oh, it is. I believe it is over. Wait. Why did the boss? Oh yeah, we have a tank death. Cloak the burn. Immediately cloak the burn. I mean, with a tank death, like it's just.
算了，兄弟，不纠结了。
给我来个干涉得本，我操！
我没材料了，想干涉也干涉不了。
Sunwell too hard, confirmed.
干涉我逮不起来。
点我秒点无敌，我走都没走，动都没动。
Died the least. They divine intervention me on cooldown. Bro, they saw you had mass res scrolls, and then you got cryo on divine intervention.
这个点他随机的，妈的点 T 跟治疗就很难受，我操！
我这边是点到奶骑挂了之后，我2.6秒之内血没满。
Alright, so I feel like the raid might disband at this point. There's 2 offlines. It might just be GG. And if it's GG, you know, then I don't have to leave early, right? Then the raid's over, and I don't have to leave because I'm too tired and have to go to sleep.
对啊，磨合差不多了。你跟我走了，你再去找个野盘，还是得这样。我跟你说，集合时的盘都这样。
10 Brutallus attempts.
SW 现在的太阳井都没有几个野团敢开的了，没有班底都不敢开了。
哎呀，
把已经掉线的踢了。
现在你没看那什么吗？现在都喊单Zul'Aman嘛。
The offlines have been kicked. Those were offlines getting kicked. They weren't people that were online. They might be attempting to get replaced.
不是，主要点燃跑不好，点燃跑不。
不怕这东西咋的？药水吧，只能说增加容错率。你倒2个，像那把是差了100来万。
说休息，来，先把钱分了，先把钱分了啊，先把钱。哎呦，我去，我点了个。
See what raid chat's saying.
先别走，
不是，不是你先说好下午还打不打？打我就出去吃个饭。
Quite a few groups are stuck on the second boss. I'm going back to buy some indestructible potions. Several of the groups I'm in are stuck on the third. I need to take a break at noon. Mage, open a portal. This is the guy trying. That's the same guy that says he's gonna buy more indestructible potions.
1点半呗，1点合适或者1点半合适。 对啊，1点半。不管，
先全部分掉，然后愿意打的留下。
对啊，金全部分掉，全部分掉，我是这个意思。
不是你分，不是你稍等，你分掉以后，你后面组进来的人，你给人怎么分工资？你考虑过这个吗？
从哪打从哪分呗。
对啊，从哪打从哪分啊？
这前面没有打还给他分金吗？
这哥们，我新 CD 我能帮你修车，你前面不给我工作，我凭啥给你修啊？
对呀，你这样你怎么可能喊得到人？
你怎么能喊到人啊？所以就是不愿意打的，现在就走，就没有工资，知道吧？因为你打后来就没有。
从来都是分全程的。
那你修车不分全程谁来呀？我新 CD 我给你修车。
人家前面的装备买不到，完了还不补偿人家。
这样，来。
This guy is typing up a storm.
不是这个大家愿。
What is he storming about?
这个东西吧，很多团都是散团了之后，再重新组再打一样，你愿来就来，不来拉倒。那你这打到一半，人家走，人家下午有事儿，你不给人钱，那你不是毛了吗？那么。
不是。很多。 这跟毛不毛没关系，你打完本发工资，这是魔兽
gold. First, ask how many people don't want to continue.
你为什么要休息啊？我进的团是想2小时通的呀，那你2小时你没打完，那是你。
Welcome, Blade of Fallen Paradise, the number 10 rogue on the PvP. Oh, that's a system message, and that's this. It's whenever a high PvP rank player logs in, there's a server-wide
没事
announcement.
这个来，大家别吵吵，走的我补，行了吧？完事儿了吧？
来，
这千八百斤的，对不对？
一共就没多少
Not
钱。
gonna find replacements. Someone doesn't want to keep going, they can just leave.
这样，你看看有几个人想下午打的，如果就剩3个5个，那你看
对啊，你
怎么弄啊？
就直接来，我就问一下，愿意打的啊，愿意打1点半，我们要愿意打的就打勾。
Link your Wowhead guide.
直接打叉，我看一下多少人。
I mean, we can.
超过半个团我们就直接散了。
Alright, well, do we think this is a do we want to continue vote? I think it's a do we want to continue vote. I have to vote not ready because I want to go to sleep.
来，一共这么多人不打了，哎，直接这样吧。愿意打的下午我们回头再重新组完慢吧。
我点错了，我放弃啊，我点错了。
来，
那就7个人。
7个人怎么组啊？对吧？7个人给他们分金吧。
还有2个空仓呢，一共9个。
对啊。 9个呢，半个团了，那分。
Soon I will need to leave.
先不管其他的，我们先把钱分掉，好吧？
It is very late where I am.
多少个人？
I can stay
走掉我们就不给了，好吧？
for 30 more minutes at most.
别的都得磨合，就这个本儿你不磨合几遍你都过不去的。
正常这种
没办法。 我10艘5900啊，10艘我按10艘的来了啊，10艘5900有。
Oh wait, they're typing out the receipts. I think they said raid over.
装备拍了啊，那个1号的装备全拍了。
Yeah, very ice totem raid. Good leading. It just sucks. They didn't test the raid and it's way too hard.
点燃跑不明白的，这个确实是有问题。来，我爱玩亚索利分下2队啊，1024。
不怕的就是智商检测机，我就告诉你。
团长，我工资你给我拿着吧，我现在在
那谁啊？
大然呢？大然放弃。
那你拉到我这队来。来，那个 DKT 放下。
Are we getting paid out first? Yo!
没多少钱。
Okay.
哎，下午能组
不是那么好组，因为啥？他们都知道现在在这卡，所以他们都想等。
下午能组就组呗，不能组我们就组阿曼打完了。
No, we got paid already. No, I don't need a double payout.
这个 CD 是没机会了。
晚上就给你热修了。
I was.
来，小白，
Hang on, gotta tell this person.
没有问题。 人家说了，
每个人256。我跟你说，
I
这个
was
东西
already
我早上也
paid.
看人家在打，知道吧？他们是固定团，都没指挥，直接就过了。
我跟你讲，
就一路过，
机制根本就不难，难就难在你们自己的问题，好吧？每次都是这种小问题，那肯定过不了。而且你看 DPS，
我吃饭去了，你们分吧。
DPS 你打的，你自己看那些 DPS 打3、4千、4、5千的好几个，这怎么打这种团？
不是，我再确定一下，团长，你下午修不修车？你要修车，我就不离队了。
下午1点半来组看好不好？我肯定带着大家组，好吧？尽量的打完，我肯定也希望给大家打完。
Unless they nerf it so Ignite can be dispelled, they're nerfing it, but if people don't learn the mechanics, what can you do? Otherwise, it won't make any. No, if people won't listen to callouts, what's that got to do with the nerf? I mean, they just nerf the ability until it, like, doesn't matter if you do it correctly or not. That's the nerf. This guy says, first time here, don't really know the fight. The live hotfix. Back in phase 2, we spent 6 hours clearing Serpent Shrine, then they pushed a hotfix 20 minutes later. There are still groups wiping on Kil'jaeden. They've been wiping for an hour already. Yeah. Well.
那小白你也听过我说的吧？2号绝对要灭的。我前面没开的时候我就跟你们说，2号绝对要灭。
Let's see if Wizzy's raid can clear. Yeah, I mean, we've got 2 other characters that we could raid with. One for sure. My other rogue is very geared as well. My Death Knight is like maybe not strong enough to do very good. But we can go again later in the week, hopefully after it gets nerfed. But it is way late for me. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say good raid. I'm gonna say thank you for inviting me to this raid. I had fun. We struggled together. How do I say that? We struggled. We worked hard together. It's too bad we did not defeat more bosses.
真的。你好，你好，来来来来。
因为比如说你下午修车组不起来，我们还不如去打一个最近的老的，不是蛮好吗？
行呀，到时候下午再说呗。
打的没需求了，关键他妈的。
下午再说吧。
打 TOC 都不用打小强，直接他妈打完。
Very challenging raid.
对。
Alright, I hope they get that this is a positive sentiment.
你看我上的小德后面是哪个符号的？是撇吗？
我看一下，对撇。我跟你说，那天我就跟你说了，小兰，那
Very Ice Totem stream today. Have a good night, Simon. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. We stayed up extra late to see Titan Reforge Sunwell.